birthday. Okay, I think I got it now.
Uh,
Oi,
okay.
oi.
My Crooked Little Homestead says, Maureen, I have snow on the ground, but we usually have about 4 feet, minus 40, but it's been
Wow.
mild, and we have only had about 8 inches in the bush, and we have had a snowstorm in a month. We haven't had one. Oh, wow. Mm. Oh, I got a heart emoji and some roses. Oh, thank you, gents.
Aw,
That's very, very kind of you.
very sweet.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go and get some coffee.
That's right.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah, I
allergies.
I can poke
Mhm.
myself in my eye. Mm,
That's what it was. Just allergies. Just
yeah.
allergies.
So, Storm does say it's a little quiet on your side.
It
So
is?
it is
I
you.
wonder what's
It is
going
you.
on.
Yeah.
Mm, that never
Yeah.
happens.
'Cause usually you're pretty loud. Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
can we
check
just
it.
turn you
Hold on,
we could we just
let me check my settings real quick because I didn't do that. Ah, la, la, la,
Yeah.
la, la, la,
Oh, yeah, you can edit yours, but I could edit it.
la, la, la. I don't
If
know,
we
it might
both
be
do
my
it.
headset. Let
Oh, there was a little bit of Oh, I'm turning you up. I did turn you up. Okay, now I cannot hear you at
there.
all.
Well, I was on mute.
Oh.
Can you hear me now? 'Cause I unplugged it and replugged it in case it was a, like, thing with Google when they did
Mhm,
their
mhm.
stuff. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, oh, you put yourself up there, that's awesome. I've never been on this side of it, on,
Mm,
that it's streaming from your side too. Look at
yeah,
you.
I
You
tried.
did it
I
yourself.
I copied and pasted your title, but I didn't get the rest. I just said, "Come
Don't
celebrate
worry about it.
Davis 1000."
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Is that
always
better for,
Hey,
is
hey,
she
everybody.
sounding better?
Can y'all hear me
A
now?
little bit better? Yeah,
That's
no,
weird
no,
that
I
I would
it's
be quiet. See? I can see it moving, so it should be okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I don't know
jack
how
it
it
up
got
here.
bumped. Oh, wow,
Yeah,
okay. I'm gonna come in
let's see if
hot.
that's better. That's better. Here she comes. Hey, Radio Jonesy. Yes, thank you
Aw.
so much, and, you know, all the work that you did last night, and, it just gave me that big shove right over, so thank you so much, sir, for, all your love and support. I do really, really appreciate it. So, that's a good motto, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Mhm. So,
Thanks,
mm,
guys. I don't have my
yeah.
own up. I don't think I have my I didn't open my own page yet because 'cause I'm not used to this yet.
I know it's gonna take some time, so thank you,
Yeah.
Dave. Thanks for coming in, and also thank you for that congratulations. So oh, here's one that's from your side, the, Adoneer, and,
Yay!
Trish is over on your side now. That's great. So just for those of
You.
you that don't know, is that, I'm the host and, Carol is the co-host, and we're able to run both of these streams onto our pages, which benefits both of us. So those of you that are on my side, you will see, um, you will be able to use the Nightbot, but I think those on Carol's side, you can't use the Nightbot because it's not the
Yeah,
same.
it's not set up. It's
No,
not set
which
up
is
on my
fine.
side. Yeah, I need to
And
learn how to
also
do that.
you yeah. Well, yeah, you know what? We just need to come and spend some time together because I want you to help me with with my setting up the
Y
StreamYard. You know, yours is like it does the timer and then you've got pictures showing. And with me, I thought, well,
Oh,
I'll put up a video today, and I put up the video and it's playing, you know, and I'm listening to it, and it's like, okay, now you need to put the timer on. So then I click off this and click the timer, but I double clicked
I've
the
shown
video.
myself in between. I've totally shown myself by accident in between because I do the timer and then I'm like, "Okay, it's at 2."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
timing
that's
is
good.
kind of funny.
Oh, so there's stop calling the marshals and others might stop getting restraining orders. Oh, hi, House on the Hill. Thanks for coming in and thank you for the congratulations. I really appreciate that. Oh, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you so much for coming in. Good to
What's
see you here.
so confused. Aid? What do you mean?
Okay, so this one, hey, I just responded to your recent comments, Sunshine. I'll be listening. Got some multitasking happening. Well, Thank you very much for
Thank
multitasking
you,
with us.
Northern Girls. Thank you. Northern
Mhm.
Girl Hobbies. I
Oh,
mean, I put the S in the wrong place.
yeah. Okay, you're betterish.
Better-ish. I wonder what's going on with
Better
the headset tonight.
I know, usually you're really good and hot.
I'm usually hot, yeah, and I have to be
Mhm.
careful, so I don't know what's going on.
Thank you very much.
Let me check.
Yeah, thank you, Radio Jonesy.
Yep,
Okay, so
thank
you are in mine too. Oh, and J3's in yours. It's like,
hello, hello, hello.
"Everybody is here."
Oh,
Sounds here in Prince George. Carol, us great,
doing
but
weird stuff.
you're
There we
quite
go.
dark. Oh,
No, that's
yeah.
low. Hold on, you're low. Hold on.
Okay.
There. All right. Let me check up top. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me in the chat? Do you want to?
I can
There. I'll crank it a little bit. I don't. There.
So no, my mom said you're great, but she just finds that your lighting is dark today for her, but that's,
Oh, I think it's
don't
usually
worry.
kind of dark,
You
but
you have
I can
no,
brighten this one.
you
Hold on,
usually have
Norma.
just
There. That's a little brighter than the dark blue. There we go.
okay.
Is that all right?
And ladies and gentlemen, Barry
Barry!
Storms.
Oh, I usually have brighter colors on. That's what it is. I'm in dark purple.
It is.
Hey, Barry.
I had to be up here with these lovely ladies,
Aw, thank
and I'm
you.
still waiting for the water to get hot. So
Oh, for your coffee. Yeah. So where's the double D? I don't know what this is about.
I know me either. Where's the double D?
Yeah. Homestead says, fair warning, sometimes doing unto others as yourself can get you a restraining order. Yeah. So,
True.
oh,
No.
thank you very much. Thank you, J3Gs. I appreciate that.
What am I
what's going on,
missing?
Lark?
Carol's always hot. Just ask Bob. Yes, indeed.
South Florida hottie. That's what he calls me.
Aw.
Florida
Okay.
hottie, not South Florida. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. So,
Okay.
my crooked little homesteads. Here's us fine. Oh, hey, Larks. Thanks.
Larks.
I'm not sure.
Aw.
You need to. Oh, you brought in some popcorn. I think I need a little something a little bit stronger for celebrating tonight. And wine and living.
Ada near, not Ada near.
Oh, Aideneer.
It's hard. It's hard
Aideneer.
for me. I get it wrong too. He's like, yeah, there's like only 2 people who get this right, and you're not
Aideneer.
one of them.
My apologies.
It's supposed to be like pioneer, Aideneer. If I say them together, I can say it right.
Say that again.
It's supposed to be like pioneer, Aideneer.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Aideneer. Okay, that might help me too.
If you say it like 5 times real fast in a row, it's like, am I even saying it right?
I know.
Aideneer.
I'm not sure.
So, thank you, Larks. So,
Thank
Larks has
you.
passed
Yeah,
out some beer and
cheers.
wine to everybody. So, cheers.
Cheers. I
To
got lemon
1,000
water.
subscribers.
Good.
Cheers.
You'll have to cheers once you get your coffee. Garden Warrior, I summoned you and your popcorn. That's cute. Oh, hey, Wickershire Project. Nap is over. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, thank you so much, my Renaissance grandma. You're much more apt than I am, because I struggle with all of this kind of stuff of sharing it out and getting the right link. And
Yeah, I do
someone's
too.
having some bindin. I was cooking venison, sausage, veggies on the wood stove tonight. Everything from the homestead. Lovely.
Yummy.
Yeah, and that's that's where I want to get to, is where basically everything is coming from our homestead. That's the goal. It's not going to happen overnight, because where am I going to put
or you're
cows,
bartering with your neighbor, like you.
That's true.
So.
Oh, that's always the thing where when you're sleeping, you don't know that you're drooling till you wake up. And
it kind of reminds me of like falling asleep in class and you just wake up in like a puddle because you're on that flat surface. It's like, and then you look around like, oh my gosh, did anybody See me drooling.
Yeah, like a sweat sleeve, you know?
Yeah, the wet sleeve, exactly. Ooh, memories. Memories of
Yeah, and
exhaustion.
also, you feel embarrassed because it's just like,
Yeah.
how much snoring was I doing?
Mhm.
As that was going on. So,
Exactly.
yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Northern Girl Hobbies.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is.
Hey,
Oh,
Moon.
Moon
Welcome
over
in.
Miami. Thanks
Hey,
for coming
Moon.
Welcome
in.
in.
Appreciate that.
Guys, make sure you come over and like Diva's live if you can. Those of you that are in my chat, make sure you give her a like so it keeps getting pushed out for her. Please. Thank you.
Yeah,
Announcement.
it's all a bit I know, I think I should have the Nightbot
I know.
actually say something. Make sure that you go to either one. Over here, over there.
Yes.
So, oh yeah, actually, Barry, you could actually share it too if you wanted.
You can click on the
'Cause I think.
button.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
He's afraid
I'm.
who might show up in his chat. All the ladies from Asia. All the Filipinas.
Not a chance.
I was really surprised. I saw the one that Bob, you guys go and see. I can't think of her name now.
Oh,
She's so
Verna?
sweet. Yeah, Verna
Mhm.
popped in my chat. That was so sweet.
Yeah.
I gotta go pop over and
She
see her.
likes her crowd.
We like her. We like her. And there's no ulterior, like she knows with us, there's really not an ulterior motive. Like Bob teases her and you might tease her, but it's not like you guys are gross, Like
I might tell her she's, looking amazing or something like that.
Yeah, but in a proper way, you guys do it.
Yeah.
Well, then there's Bob. Bob, where are you? Bob can get away with stuff. Actually,
Yeah.
3 hours with my neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Cute. Oh my God, girl.
I know.
Oh, how awesome. I wish I had a neighbor like that. I was looking for a gardening community actually just today a little bit. And not yet. I didn't find anything locally. It took me instead to a garden that you can go see that is very ritzy, like not
Okay.
a garden of food here.
Hey,
Right.
homestead.
Which would be good. Like I'll tour it and take video of it. So some people might enjoy it,
Yeah.
I like the one you did here a while back, Carol.
Oh, you like that? It's our
You and
extension.
your daughter. Yeah.
Thank you. I would like to get more time in there. That was barely going through.
I wish we had a place like that here.
Yeah, you might, but it might be just too far away.
She's moderating herself.
Okay. Yeah, some of the best.
A tough job. Good luck with that.
For gardening warrior.
She's doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's no some other conversation going on in the side chat.
Yet.
Hey,
some of it you can bring it up. Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway.
it's boiling. I'll be right back.
Okay, good. So bring your neighbors up in the way they should live, and they will not days.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Northern Girl Hobbies. I appreciate that.
Thank you. So appreciate it. Her channel's pretty amazing. She was on her video for her seeds. She flashes like her pugs that she has. They raise like pugs. She said it's their last litter. That was our first dog that we ever had was Dora the pug. She was just adorable. Yeah, Dora. We loved her. And everybody kept going, oh, Dora. No, we didn't name her after Dora the Explorer. Dora just seemed to fit. I forget why actually we gave her that name. Hi, cool gamer. What's up? Oh, Texas Hands in the Dirt. Hey, Texas Hands in the Dirt. Are you related to Hands in the Dirt?
Hello. Hello there. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Seeing
Threads and Jars. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Morgan. Good to see you.
So Northern Girl Hobbies, I wasn't actually subscribed to you. So I am going to make sure that I do that.
I forget where I was, and she snagged me, and then I went back and snagged her, and finally got to sit down and watch one of her videos. And that was an amazing seed haul that she got from her friends. She's
That's awesome.
she's, I believe, up in Canada. Aren't you, Northern Girl Hobbies?
Yeah, in
I
Ontario.
believe. Ontario. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not considered Canada? Is that one
No, it's
section that's
not.
just
Yeah,
not? Okay.
Ontario is its own country.
Okay.
Probably Northern Girl Hobbies, she probably, acknowledges the rest of Canada, but
Mm.
the powers that be in Ontario feel that they are their own
Oh,
country. And then
there's,
Quebec does want to be their own country, but
yeah.
um,
It might not be a bad idea, but then they might go to war with you or something
I
to.
want to be my own country.
me
I,
too.
yeah. How would that go?
Catlandia.
Oh yeah, because they're actually I was going to say, oh no, somebody has that, but no, it's Chickenlandia.
Hmm.
She's in Washington. I forget her
Yeah.
first name. She's
And
got chicken.
those two lands would go to war for sure. Catlandia and
Chickenlandia and
Chickenlandia.
Catlandia.
Yee.
Bob, I was wondering the same thing. Where the
Yes.
heck did Bob go? And
Yeah.
it's only 7:31, so it's not Bob o'clock yet.
Mhm.
8:08 is Bob o'clock.
Yep.
My daughter
There.
has an alarm on her
I
phone
love it.
that at 8:08, because it looks like Bob, and so she says it's
It
Bob
does.
o'clock. Yeah.
Bumba
So
clock.
every
I'll remember
day,
that.
her and her boyfriend have their alarms going off where it's Bob o'clock. So Bob, you have your own clock. Barry would like his own Catlandia country. I would like my own country myself.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would just like to be the mayor, the president, and owner of my country. So,
Thinking
um,
you might have come back from a Filipina chat, Bob. That's the only thing I could think of. If you're trying to trace your steps, man, that's usually where we
yeah,
catch you.
I'm pretty sure Stacy is still in Georgia. Oh, the Bud Files. Thanks for coming in. No, build my own 15-minute city. With my property, it's basically a 5-minute city. So yeah, and all the people that live in my city, they're welcome and they're treated fairly and
Mm.
given a lot of chicken food.
Yeah, I was, thinking about maybe I should just come up there. The thing is I have these kids and I don't
Dang
know.
it.
Got to give them beds too, so
Exactly. I
darn.
know. Well, it was like, looking for property, and my daughter will send me, it's like, oh, well, she actually sent me property that was near my
Oh,
hometown that
thanks, Moon.
would
Yeah,
be,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
is at is reasonably priced, but then it's like there'll be some so, oh, you could go and buy this villa and acreage in France or in Italy or South America and stuff like that. And I look at it and I think, oh yeah, I could. But then I go, oh right, my parents are still here, and I couldn't leave my parents, and I definitely can't leave my kids. So it's like, yeah, I could go
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
you go, oh, for
yeah.
$80,000, you go and buy yourself, a villa. But and then at the same time, I go, at my age, it's like, it's going to need lots of repair. Do I really have the ability to repair and create a homestead somewhere else? Probably not. So it's the Marine Kingdom of Vancouver Island. Thank you very
Mhm.
much.
That's right.
Yes, thank you very much, Bob. I actually cleaned myself up for my celebrating my 1,000
Woo!
subscribers on YouTube.
Bob,
Woo
they both
woo!
look amazing. Get it right.
Yeah. Cheers, 1,000. Yes, you guys too can play this drinking game at home every time we say 1,000.
That's right, 1,000.
But please drink responsibly.
Your channel
Yeah,
looks
well,
pretty cool, Faces in the Stone. Yeah, a lot of our problems are first world problems, that's for sure, compared to other
yeah.
countries. We know.
Hey,
For
have
sure.
either one of you checked out the channel Lantern Creek Farm?
I'm not sure.
Lantern Creek Farm.
I'll
No,
share the link with you if you want. If you
that
want
would
it
be
in the
great.
chat, or do you want it in private?
Maybe
Um,
privates. I don't. What is?
I just came from there. They're an Appalachian homesteading channel,
Mm-hmm.
and they just had a live, and they really got a lot going on up there.
Oh, okay. I have to check them out.
yeah, you could send it to us private.
I did.
Okay. Thanks, Barry.
Thanks. Yeah, I always miss that little private chat thing. Usually someone's saying, "Oh, I need to go to the
If I
loo. I'll
don't,
be right back."
I didn't mean to take away from the celebration, but it
Oh,
was in my head at the
not at
time. I
all.
thought if I don't get this out,
Not at
I'll forget.
all.
No, it's okay.
Not at all.
You know, that brain fog.
No. It's totally fine. I don't know what I've got a little itchel in my eyeball. You get extra dust flying around and stuff like that, so it kind of bothers me. So,
Yeah, me too. I get
so
that. All right,
what?
hair. Go ahead.
Yeah, Larks, what would you like me to sing? I'll sing a short song.
Billy, don't chase Bob off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I don't know Faces in the Stone. That is someone.
Yeah, I don't know either. He said he's from Miami, from Moon.
Okay. So what is oops, I'm trying to grab this one from my Crooked Little Homestead. Both I
Yeah.
don't know how to connect while I'm on Divas Live. I will connect after my channel is my Crooked Little Homestead. Oh, hey, almost homesteading.
It
Thanks
does.
for
You're
coming
right.
in.
Hey, almost homesteading. Hey, girl, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you. Yeah,
Yes,
Morgan. It does. Billy, don't chase Bob off. Yeah. Billy, don't chase Bob off.
Wasn't the one that something don't lose my number? I can't think of the person's name. Is it Billy? Don't lose my number. But I don't think it's Billy.
I bet I know Homestead will probably know. I'm surprised this one didn't say it right here. He must be getting his coffee or taking a sip. It might be. Jenny. Is it Jenny don't lose my number?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's
No. Yes, it is. No.
Is it? I don't know.
It could be Jenny.
Help us. Help us.
Someone Google it. Oh, you're trying to make a skin cream for your hubby and yourself. What are you trying to achieve in this skin cream? Thank you for Googling it, darling. Appreciate it. All of us old people are too lazy to do it. Oh no, Carol's on it. I can see she's got that look in her eye.
It was Steely Dan. Ricky, don't lose that number.
Ricky, that's it. I think it is.
Actually, don't lose that number. It was 1974. Steely
Thank
Dan.
you. That's right. See, that's why Jenny kind of sounded right, because it's got the E.
Yeah.
Because
they overplay it. Most radio stations overplay that song. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just typing about something else. I'll be back with everyone in a moment.
American radio sucks, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't quite following your conversation, Faces in the Stone. So, Billy, is it Billy? It's not Ricky. Billy, don't lose my number because you're not anywhere that I can find you. Oh, now Billy, don't you lose my number because you're not anywhere that I can find you. Oh no. Oh, there's also one by Phil Collins that says
Phil Collins. Yeah.
Billy.
Oh, was that the Phil Collins one? The Billy? Okay. That's so funny.
Oh, thank you very much, Northern Girl Hobbies, for doing that. So that's very appreciative. So awesome. Very, very, very grateful for you all. So I think there's about 26 in the chat. And specifically, I think I've got about 18 on my side. Or no, I think it's 18 likes is what I've got. So thank you.
Make sure y'all come over and like Divas and even pop in if you can. We want her live to be pushed out. And also
either way, it's all good. So it's to help with psoriasis. What are the herbs that you are using?
Oh.
Oh, because my daughter is in
Oh,
the
you poor
midst
thing.
of making a cream right now. I can't think of all the things that are in it, but
Mm,
she's helping a
great.
friend of ours who has some very, very bad psoriasis on her skin, um, and you can actually see the difference from one day to the next on just how it's bringing healing.
Wow.
Mm. Okay. Okay, so you're just making an actual cream. So what I should do is, if you send me a Facebook message, I can put you in touch with her, or I can find out the herbs that she's putting in that is actually bringing healing for the psoriasis, so that you can add those, because she's got all those things, but she's put in some great stuff.
Yeah. And Marissa's going to school for that right now.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Yeah.
definitely one to tap into almost homesteading because
Hmm.
you're so interested in starting that business.
Hmm.
I love my castor oil. It's funny you brought that up, threads and jars. I used, uh, we'll just say, a brand that you would go into a really nice department store cream last night on my face, and it's a great brand, but my castor oil does more for me than that did. And my castor oil is just one organic ingredient, and who knows how many ingredients I
But
just put on
as
my
long as
face.
you're making your own, you're not paying for somebody's new yacht.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying like people will go out and buy this cream and yet they could just use castor oil. Like it really on my at least on my face, I got a zit from this other stuff. I hadn't gotten
Okay.
anything from castor oil.
Right.
And my skin
Yeah, I
just
don't
looked
think.
better.
Yeah, I think it doesn't clog the pores the same. So,
No, it's
so.
like antibacterial castor oil.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Your elbows look like the knees of a camel, always rough. I think I sit too much and lean on them. Mhm.
I never looked that close to a camel's knee.
Kneecaps.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Thread
so
Jars.
yeah.
That
Actually, let me
helped my daughter.
think my you guys keep chatting. I'm just gonna
Okay.
mute.
All right. That actually helped my daughter in Northern Girl Hobbies when we got that for our showers. We got the purification. We couldn't afford it for the whole house, but taking out the chemicals under when her skin was really bad, and now it seems to have it's cleared up now that she's older. But yeah, the purification of the water does a lot for them. Definitely. If you have hard water, when you have any kind of sensitive skin or skin issues like psoriasis, you really can benefit a lot from just putting on even one of those shower things with the filter in it. Yeah, calendula is one that's really healing right off the bat. That was one, that and lavender I put in. Um, a gardener's salve that I made. I used a Young Living. It wasn't for sale because usually you'll hear like you don't use Young Living's oils for sale unless you're selling their oil. But I used it for my dad's memorial. I made guerrilla gardening little hearts with seeds in them, and then in another little tin heart, I gave them the salve, and also in that salve was the peppermint oil that I made from my father's last thing that he planted for my mother, which was peppermint. Homestead. My husband has been doing. Oh, I am so sorry. My crooked little homestead. Bob has dealt with that too. It's really hard. That's wonderful. It's working. You suck teeth. That's great. I've heard about that. I heard about that when I was working with a man who he ended up his mother was too far along. It was liver cancer. It's the first time I ever heard of it, but I didn't know it. I'm so glad it's working for him. Shire Project off
I forgot I was still muted because I was trying to yell to my daughter, but she's upstairs, so I was
Oh, okay.
texting her because I would like her to come up and do a chat. She's coloring her hair right now. So she might
Hmm.
say, "No." off if you like.
Oh, throws and jars, I know, right? That was I have to say, the most fun I've ever had was when I dated a guy who had a boat and we could just go out on the water and get, fresh seafood. And then he became a lobster fisherman, like for real. And then it wasn't so fun anymore.
I thought you were going to say he became a lobster. I was like,
He
what?
became a lobster. Basically, he did. Yeah.
Was it a rock lobster?
Yeah, it was. Well, Florida lobster is like kind of like a rock lobster. It's not like Maine lobster at all, but it is sweet. I felt bad. There's a channel that you'll see actually sent me that was this guy. He's a really big channel, and all he does is he's a Maine lobster fisherman, and he will go to different states and taste their best lobster dishes. And he got ours next to like both of them didn't look really good at a restaurant down here in Miami. And I was like, no, no, no. I would put it in his chat, in his comments. I'm like, no, you got to try it fresh off the boat, split it in half and put it on the grill with just a little Cajun seasoning. And so yummy.
Okay, here is Marissa.
Hello.
Yay!
Hello.
This is my daughter who just is going into her master's of herbology.
Yes.
She started yesterday. So I wanted you to talk about some of the herbs that you have made that you're using for the psoriasis, in particular, and if you did do any sort of infusing of certain herbs and stuff like that. So just give us a quick 5 minute, and you can come on camera if you want.
No, I'm dyeing my hair and look a mess at the moment, so I'm okay. I'll stay.
You have a bag on your head.
I do have a bag on my head.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I've learned so far from any sort of psoriasis or eczema is that a lot of it has to do with actually working on your internal mechanisms. Of course, we want to feel comfortable and we do want to put things onto it to increase moisture and healing. But a lot of times we also need to be working on the lymphatic system as well as the liver. And so things like burdock root or cleavers, or something like chickweed, which is one of my favorites, dandelion root, all of those are going to be really great and tonic for the liver. And they're going to help to kind of figure out what's going on and why the eczema is happening or why the psoriasis is happening. Oftentimes it's because there's a deficiency or an excess of either stress or food or whatever. Yeah. So by addressing the inflammatory business that's happening with the liver, you're actually going to stop having things like pop up. I've found in myself, just working with my liver, I'm having far less eczema. And normally when I'm stressed out, I get it very quickly. It comes on so fast and it hurts. Yeah. Now, topically, what I've been doing is I've been doing an infusion of nettle, so stinging nettle, to help with the itching, the chickweed, as well as I think and plantain. So what I was doing with all three of those was I was targeting deep healing. I was targeting the itch factor and soothing that redness, and I'm specifically working on psoriasis and eczema that is dry, red, and itchy. It's not something for the oozing type of eczema or psoriasis. This is specifically for the drying. So what I did is I quickly did an infusion of coconut oil with all three of those herbs for about 24 hours, just on the stove. I did it very low and slow. And then I mixed it with beeswax to create a salve. And the reason why I liked coconut oil over all other oils is it actually is pore clogging, which is funny because normally you would want a lighter oil that's not clogging of your pores. Yep. But in this case, to help with soothing and to also stay on the skin and penetrate and coat it, then that's where I chose the coconut oil mixed with the beeswax. And I've had 2 family members use it. A bunch of people have tried it, but 2 family members have used it. And then a former nurse who's actually doing a study on it because she has a massive flare-up going on right now. And she used it 3 times in one day on one of her hot spots. And the very next day, it had probably receded in color and kind of that inflammation red to about 50% in one single day.
You said plantain, right? Okay.
Plantain, chickweed, and stinging nettle or just nettle.
Okay. I'm just trying to put them up, little bits about them.
For sure.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Carol's a great secretary on these slides.
And I'm just a rambler.
No, that was great information. I was going to say, have you found that it can be related to dairy?
Oh,
intolerance.
Yeah.
That's what it was. My daughter was
mine at the beginning. That's how mine started. Was I had a severe dairy issue, and then as I've aged and whatnot, now it's a stress-induced one.
Right. What about comfrey, says Larks?
I do like comfrey. The only thing with comfrey is that it heals so quickly. And so you need to make sure that the area is stupidly clean.
Super
clean, because otherwise it's going to trap things. So I like it if, let's say, if you've scratched yourself to heck and you do need that deep healing, a little bit of comfrey is okay. But as a whole, because of how fast and how quick it works, I don't recommend it with psoriasis or eczema, anything that's that usually has an itch or a cause to it. So yeah.
Oh wow! I found this one, Marissa, from Dr. Axe, and just the title is intriguing. I'm going to put up the link. It's chickweed, the edible weed that supports the gut, skin, and immune health.
Yeah.
Wow.
No wonder you like it so much.
I do. It's actually the herb that I chose to do for my thesis. Is chickweed.
Wow. Yeah. It seems so simple. We see it, and don't think that it's so fantastic when we're looking at it all over our backyard or something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chicken over again. But now we know it's good. It's usable. So that's awesome.
Yeah. And that's it. So anything else? Or
no, that's awesome. Thank you for coming up and talking about that. It's I was talking with Almost Homesteading because she's making a salve and she's got the one thing I forget what you
psoriasis.
Not the psoriasis, but it's the one of the ingredients that she talked about. It was like I hadn't heard it, but you did mention.
You did mention one that she was using that she loves.
Yeah, it might start with a B. Do you have the
go up?
Do you have the video playing in the background too, Marissa? Or?
No, it's just directly in front of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
you using a phone?
Yes, I'm using my phone.
That's why. StreamYard does that with phones. It's just
okay.
Cleavers.
Yes.
Yeah.
She likes.
I'd not heard of that.
Yeah, and cleavers are really good internally. They're another one of those cleaners. The thing I think people need to start doing more is working on their livers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that Maureen and I know nothing about that at all.
You want to fight, Maureen?
Nope, I don't. Thanks.
Oh.
Nope. No, I felt bad enough last night. I was like, we got to go to bed earlier. The mamas.
Yeah, it was midnight. I'm trying to take care of you both.
Yeah, the psoriasis sunblock I made has chickweed infused oil and rose petal infused oil.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds really nice. Love rose petals.
Rose is lovely for skin.
Yeah, well, because I also get I'll get a rash from being in the hot sun. I'm not watching it, so So
Mm,
there you go. You guys had a little bit of
great.
a
An
little
herbal
bit of
clinic.
information. An herbal clinic, absolutely.
I loved it.
Yeah, and so
Go
that I
plant the
live with
garden.
that.
Good to see
I
you.
live with that every day, and I absolutely love it because it's like I learn all these things. She'll just in passing say stuff to me, and it's like, wow, that is so cool. I'm just going to mute you, Marissa, just because you're a bit noisy. So you're still on here, but I've just muted you, and I will unmute you in a second. Yeah, so I absolutely love it because I'm learning the history. I'm learning some great stuff, and we are again slowly but surely. I think I was talking about it last night. Marissa was looking at our one of our meals, and she said, "Okay, so how can we make this meal cleaner? You know, did we use the microwave? Did we use real butter, or did we And it's like looking in. We'd like to do it in every aspect of our lives, but it's like okay, one little thing at a time so that it's like we're not going to just wipe out everything. Let's
Mhm.
start with easy things like laundry detergent and stuff like that. So sorry, I'm getting behind on the chat here, but yeah. So if you do have any questions while Marissa's still here, and she still has, I think, another bit of time before she has to rinse out her hair. So
Yeah.
okay, so Threads and Jars says it's strange that psoriasis is on the rise along with liver issues, and no one is addressing foods that might be causing it.
Yep.
Very good point.
Yep.
I'll
The other thing
address
is,
it. I'll
Marissa, you
address
can
it.
mute
It's all
yourself.
the foods.
Which foods would it be? Which ones? Which all of
Hey,
them.
if they
Probably.
have a list of stuff you can't pronounce, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Right
And
there.
then have
Mhm,
GMO ingredients too that we've got,
mhm.
like we were talking about last night on mine. I don't, you know, it's the soy, the wheat derivatives, the corn derivatives,
Mhm.
all can be GMO. But
Yeah,
usually they will have to on the package say that they have genetically modified ingredients now. I don't know who made them do it, but I'm so glad that they did. But of course, it's very small and on the back somewhere. It's on the box
right.
somewhere if you're picking up something in a box. That's the other thing. If your grandmother wouldn't recognize the ingredients, don't eat it. That was what
Mhm.
I heard to help me. Like,
Almost homesteading. I don't think it's the army of processed foods we'd go up against. It's the lawyers.
yeah,
It's just they just get their
Mhm.
mindset is, hey, whatever makes the biggest bucks the fastest.
yeah,
Yes.
that is. It's all about greed.
Meanwhile, you got people over in Europe that are eating really good, and they've got the same, if not kind of the same type of food we're eating. Might have a different brand name to it, but you're not going to see that
See,
crap on the labels there
yeah, there's not going to be GMO
because they have,
stuff there.
Mhm.
stricter
Yeah.
policies than we do.
I remember when they got rid of NutraSweet right away. They wouldn't a long time ago, and it took us forever to figure out that it was an excitotoxin in the brain.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow it took us forever, but we have lots of science that probably said it somewhere.
Yep, but they just
It's
don't
like,
bring it
come
out to you.
on.
Mhm.
Hard to eat healthy because when
Yeah.
you try. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Always Homesteading. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to know. Yeah, I did find some comfort. I wish,
Mm,
again, Larks, wish that we, lived nearer to each other,
yeah,
because I was able to get some comfrey, and, so glad I do, and, uh,
exactly. Yeah.
using it for mostly right now, or last year, while they've been kinda developing, I've been using it mostly in my compost tea, but I think this next year, we are going to be looking at using it in more medicinal things and that, so
That's awesome. I need to see if I can get seeds for it and see if I can even grow it here because we don't have it wild down this far
Mm,
in my zone. Yeah,
right.
it was Faces in the Stone. It was yeah. In fact, if I get that product into me, it instant migraine, instant. It,
Right.
it's not a good thing. Hey, Sean, nice to see you, Sean Meckham. We brought you up last night when we were talking about gear, and he said his parents were going to be 59, and we were like, I could be your mother. Oh, remember that night when Sean said I could be his mom? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah. So Comfrey doesn't like to grow where you are.
Yeah.
What state are you in there?
I think he's in our state, Florida.
Oh.
I think so. That's how
Oh
we
my
both know
gosh.
good.
So you could be making a killing by selling some comfrey, but again,
Yep.
you're up in the frozen north of Ontario.
Yeah, but you could dehydrate it and sell it in bags if it's,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Central Florida.
if it's farm grown. That's pretty much what they say down here, farm grown, so you don't have to get organic certified
Mm-hmm.
or pesticide free.
Right.
Hey, BNC gardening, experiments, homestead, and baking. Welcome in. I was gonna screw that up. I've just
Mm.
Oh, okay, in Pompano. Yeah. We were down in Coconut Creek for a while. Yeah. And it was, you did Jacksonville, you brave. Oh, before you deployed. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Air base. So Air Force, like Bob. And no, Glenn from How to Garden was Navy, I believe.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I believe so. I was about to say Air Force, but I think it was Navy.
Yeah. Well, you could. The thing is that the best thing to do is to send, to send the actual plants for people. But you could do.
I think she wants a trip out of it. Not
right.
Just
I could
maybe
come to Florida. So you guys live in Alabama.
Awesome. Threads and jars. Wow. Cool.
Oh,
and you
neat.
I know, and she hangs with me. I'm like, wow. So thank you. But then again, you say you watch people too that you don't really have much in common with. So I don't know. I could take it.
There's a question for you, Marissa.
I do see it. Just give me a quick second. I'm coming downstairs.
Your second is up.
Yeah. Oh, I need to take my shoes off, actually. I was trying to stretch out shoes as I'm cleaning.
Yeah, she's going to rugby next week. Rugby to watch.
Well,
hey, how to garden?
Salicylic acid would be what, willow? That's usually what they use for like as one of the products for acne.
Yeah, just thought I would grab one of the books because there's different types of acne. So
yes,
I do like washes. So nettle is a really, really great one because it's astringent. And doing a nettle water, so just infusing it like a tea, is a really great way of doing it. But I just wanted to, because I remember seeing something that I really liked, and I just want to double check the skin, because there's so many things with the skin. Can I ask what kind of acne that you're seeing?
It sounds like it's if it's did she say, I think the neighbor's kid. Is it? Wait a minute. Boop. Going back up. Yeah, kids. My neighbor's kids requested it. So teens almost homesteading. Is it hormonal maybe?
Yeah. And can I ask if it's a female or a male?
She said it. Teenage girl.
Thank you. So definitely, because the hormones are the thing that's probably affecting. Things like red clover would be really great. Lavender and plantain. You're wanting to work with settling the hormones as well as doing something on the face. So anything that you're doing with a tea when it comes to plantain, lavender, or the red clover, those can go inside as well as outside. And for something really simple, again, the cleavers would help, and yarrow is really, really great. I would not do comfrey on this because, again, it can heal too quickly. And then rose is really, really great because it's gentle and astringent. And then the volatile oils in it will actually help to calm the skin as well. So same thing if you just do a tea or salve or even just a witch hazel water infused, it's really good. But the main thing is balancing those hormones quickly, and that will be the thing to take it out. So yeah.
You want to read it, or do you see it, Marissa, what Sean said?
Plantain, the leafy weed, not the starchy. Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's platanos, or yeah, easy eating plantain. Those are lovely. Leave it to cleavers. Nice.
Probably both faces and stone. You need both for the hormones. If it's a boy or girl, like the sports and the running around can help both. Boys, weightlifting, to get some of that.
Yeah, when it comes
that testosterone, like to use it in a positive manner. Yeah. But then, yeah, mindfulness and yoga, whatever that calms them. And then what would you use as far as herbal and everything? I was trying to buy you time, Marissa. I hope you appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good night, Larks. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that.
Herbal, what I would do is I would definitely work on things like the red raspberry leaf, red clover, and damiana. And those are, I would do that either as a tea or a glycerin tincture. And that's to be taken internally. And then externally to help like calm the face. Again, using yarrow, witch hazel, lavender, plantain, and just doing something where you take the witch hazel, you throw the lavender, plantain, and I would do the yarrow, all three of those together, and even rose. And then you just let it sit in the witch hazel and then use it as an astringent to help clean the face, because it'll be not only drying, but it also will be soothing, and it will bring some elasticity to the skin, which sometimes acne is icky for. So yeah, I'm trying to stay away from oils. That's the main thing, is I'm not wanting to add anything like a clogging salve or something like that. It's trying to be as astringent as possible, but also detoxing the internal. So that's why I'm recommending something where you're drinking a tea or whatever.
And what about valerian or passion vine, like for when she's in that menstrual way? Have you
I'm okay with passion.
Okay.
Valerian will knock most people out.
Okay. Some parents prefer that, though. Sorry. Just kidding. Don't come for me. Okay.
I would work with some nervines like catnip. Definitely the passion flower, because what you're wanting to do is allow the person to still be themselves, without kind of dulling their senses, but also taking care of those kind of issues that are going on. And then you want some nourishing. So again, that red clover, the red raspberry leaf, nettle is really nourishing. So as your body is getting rid of the things it needs to get rid of while you're on your cycle, doing as much nourishing and replenishing as possible. And that'll also buy you some time with cramps and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and if her cramps are really bad, check her mineral, if you can get her tested for her vitamins and minerals to make sure she's got enough of her minerals going in and out of that time. Right? Is that good advice, Marissa? Because you're the one. Okay. I'm just speaking from personal experience. I don't have the degree. I wish I did. That's a great degree.
And other than that, it's like if you are someone who really enjoys working with herbs, definitely research. Google is a great authority, but also in the same token, there's books and herbalists. There's courses that you can do probably in your city, where you can just pop on in. Like next week, I'm doing a reproductive course that's going to be online, or actually, yeah, Wednesday of this coming week, that I'm very excited for. I find that those kind of touch points really help excel me into understanding. And then also just understanding my own body. So I test things out a lot on my body, and then I give it out to other people. So yeah.
Fries and jars. I wish I was there, but I think actually Marina and I are on the same page where I think we both have our adrenals are whacked.
Mm-hmm.
And so I probably would be menopause by now, but I'm not. I'm like on the cusp, and my hormones are just lovely. So
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
yay!
about the same. I'm about the same, but I don't have. I'm uterusless, but I still have a body cycle because I have strong women in my home
Yes,
who cycle.
yes,
So then I joined them, and so because when I was turning 50, it was like,
same.
am I premenopausal? Nope, not at all. And you're like, and now I'm heading into 60, and you're like, nope, I'm still cycling, not as often. So I think I might be going in menopause, but yeah, it's been years since I've been uterusless. They took away my baby carrier. It's rude.
Oh my goodness!
I know. They took it away. They said, no more babies for you. 5 is enough.
Oh my goodness. Well, you still have the car. They just took the trunk. That's
Oh my god.
vroom, vroom, vroom.
Good one.
Thank
get
you.
100 points for tonight, Carol.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I wish I could do it on a stage and get paid, but no.
That's I've got my one joke.
There you go. I got one, and I think I just lost it because the stage fright.
Yeah, I was muting myself because Marissa was, in my vicinity, so I was still hearing it, but it was like we're coming back and forth, and then it's like, oh. Anyway, so I think I've muted, or no, oh no, she's not muted now, or maybe she didn't mute herself
Nope,
either.
I'm not muted at the moment. I was just going to say, if anybody has any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop a line to my mother. Otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye.
Oh, well, Almost Homesteading was saying she's waiting for spring to, do her lymphatic system because she has her own cleavers that she grows. What else could those of us who maybe don't grow make a tea of for the lymphatic system? Because we were in that menopausy, perimenopausal area, and
Black co-host.
Yeah, I'm just going to address this Faces in the Stone. So I had 5 children in 6.5 years. That one that was just speaking, she was 10 pounds, 8 ounces. And 6.5 years later, I had an 8-pound, 10-ounce baby. So I had very large babies. And so what was happening with my cycle, it was a little bit disturbing, but it was, I was 28 when I had the 5th one. And so once I was kind of getting into my late 30s, just what was going on with my cycle, it's just weird. So I went and when they spoke to me, they said that I might have, it was like a type of endometriosis, but that was in the uterus, and which could cause problems. So they did remove it, my uterus. But what, like a woman's size, like my uterus should be this size. And when they removed it, it was 4 times the normal size. So I had very large babies. And so you're looking at, you get a uterus that should be this big and it's this big. If that was my only problem, yes, I could have kept it, but it was it's like, without being rude, it was the fact that there was just a lot of loss of blood. And so, not that it was super affecting me, but over time, maybe that would have. But so no, it wasn't anything nefarious. It was strictly on the fact that they went, okay, yeah, what they looked at, they said it seems to have a lot of extra veins and stuff in it, and so they were concerned that it would be like a cancer. So,
Hey,
yeah.
Shantirement, I missed you. You squeezed in. I missed you. Sorry. Is it
So I
Shantirement
hope
or
that answered.
Shantirement? Sorry, I didn't mean to go over you. Thought you were done.
No.
Mm. Oh, I'm
trying
so
to.
sorry. So sorry about the miscarriage. My daughter went through endometriosis, and they had to end up using IVF for all 3 of our grandsons.
Mm.
I think Mom's like a few back, or no?
No, I'm just catching up, but I have to make sure I show Mom.
Yes, I love it. Thank you. Thank
Mhm.
you. Appreciate it.
That's right. That was a winner chicken dinner.
Well,
2 kids wrecked your
Homestead,
body,
is there something you want to tell us?
Mr. AI.
Just when you think you know a guy.
right.
That's right.
Yeah. Did they take your uterus too? Or
Mhm.
how's yours doing? Good to see you, WG. Rock and roll. Great time to come in. Woo!
So I'd be doing the good mans. I'm friends with 2 other big families as well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, I actually have one of the smaller families within my siblings. 2 of my brothers and I, we were racing to see who could have the most children.
Oh my
And at one
God.
point, I realized that they were not giving birth, but I was. So, yeah, my one brother, he ended with 8, and I was tied for second for
Oh, thanks, Bert
20,
Window.
23, 24 years. I was tied for second place with 5. And then my eldest brother, with his new wife, went and had his first son, because he had 5 daughters. And then I'm now at 3rd place within my family, sadly. It was an unfair competition. And that was the thing. It was
Yeah.
like, let's see who can have the most. And it's like, hey, I'm the only one that's birthing. My one brother goes, well, I have to deal with them for 18 years, And it was like, no, no.
Longer.
Yeah,
Longer.
exactly. Yes. Yeah. He's got some that are, into their 30s.
Mhm.
Oh, Bert Window, watching from the
Thank you.
Philippines.
Thank you for
Thanks so
coming
much.
in. Appreciate
Mhm.
it. Come on
Mhm.
over to Maureen's. She's celebrating 1,000, Bert Window. Make sure you're subscribed, because we're trying to give her a buffer zone, though, too, over that,
Mm,
so she can
yeah.
get monetized and not go, oh no,
Mhm.
when YouTube
Oh,
tries.
thank you very much. I appreciate that, Bert Window. Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I've caught up with the side chat.
Thanks. Thank you, Faces in Stone. They're coming over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, night.
Good night, my crooked little homestead, also
Good
known
night.
as the Terminator. No, not Terminator.
That's right.
No, she's
I forgot
yeah,
about that. Off
yeah.
camera
Oh, yeah,
with
it
the
is.
hand up in the air. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, can I pop a link where I can tell you where to go? Yes, I can. Control C. I'm hoping this will show up for you because it's in this chat, or maybe it needs to go into. No, it came into my chat.
What? It's supposed to be your chat link.
Yeah, but
So,
the link showed up on my
huh.
my live on YouTube. So
Got it.
I don't
I'll
know
get
that
you.
I don't think that. Mm-hmm.
I'll
So
get
thank
you.
you very much.
All right, I'm going to say
Appreciate it.
goodnight.
Night.
So,
Oh, great.
Good night.
to all of you. But
Thanks so much,
as I said
Marissa.
before, no problem. As I said before, definitely talk to an herbalist, do your own research. And if you have questions or you want to work with me, you can always drop a line through Mom. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye,
I might
darling.
have a chance of going, Sean. I'm sad for them, but yay. I might get to go then if I can talk hubby.
Oh, you're
into it.
very, very welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to
Yeah,
Marissa too. Wow.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was
I know
doing links.
it's
Sorry, Marissa. Can only do one thing.
at a time.
I had to
Yeah.
put that
No.
down and
Oh,
come back.
yeah.
Cute.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
made it.
I'm just gonna respond there. Yes, you did. Um, I really enjoy all that she's been learning and the stuff that she'll throw at me, and it's really great because it's like she's kind of like explaining it to me, which is kind of bouncing off, which is just really coming into her focus. And as she's reading, she goes, okay, my mom has this health concern, this health concern, this health concern. And it's like, okay, we need to give her la, 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 la. We need to add that. And so it's quite exciting, that I get to have this, in-home herbalist. So yeah. So I do really appreciate that. Did I lose everybody?
No, I was just putting something in the chat.
Hey, Angel, welcome in.
Hey, darling Angel.
Angel, good to see you. That's how I am too, Sean. That's what I was just saying to you. If I don't have the kids, I would volunteer too. The only problem is we're talking about Dave the Good had a speaking engagement here, but not here, like 4 hours up. So it was yesterday. Right. It was supposed to be yesterday. Yeah. And I obviously couldn't go. And I was like kind of sad. So now there might be another speaking engagement April 20th because the other one got washed out. I'm presuming it was washed out.
Huh.
And he's going to be speaking at in Central Florida at a nursery that carries a specific mulberry that a lot of us who follow David the Good want. It's one that him and his wife ate from when they were young.
Oh, it's
like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him speak live? Like, has it always just been?
It's only just been on YouTube and just, yeah. Scrublands Farms and the Rachel Mulberry. See? Yep. That's it. That's the place. And then the mulberry was named after Rachel, his wife, after Dave the Good's wife. Yeah. So sweet. It's so sweet. Like to think of them like young and down here. They were down here below me in Broward County. And yeah, going by a mulberry and they would eat the mulberries. So cute.
Wow. Thank you, Faces in the Stone.
Much love. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in both of our side chats. Appreciate it.
Okay, coming into both our YouTubes.
I know both are right.
It's all very confusing.
All hail herbalist Queen Marissa, spawn of Diva. Spawn.
I should have like a sword or a staff, as he's saying.
May her knowledge grow and prosper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Absolutely.
Could be in church too. You just need the hand for church. Amen. Amen.
That's right. That's very, very true. Although sometimes may the odds ever be in your favor. Yes, that too.
You get that. Amen. Amen. And then I think this is the more powerful one. Amen. Amen. Where's the Bible in hand? Yeah, that was Mom's because it's the larger. Theron got it print for her, but yeah, the larger print. So now I will use it because of my.
Oh, it's so nice when you have large print.
Yes.
It's like it makes such a difference. So much easier on the eyes, and you can read. You can read much, much quicker.
I like being read too. I just don't want to pay for the Audible subscription, but I like Audibles. They're so lovely.
And edibles.
Too. I only had a quarter of one. I needed it. I had my neck, I don't know if I slept wrong. I have one of those pillows that's the foam, but it's probably about this big and it's starting to go, so it gets harder when they're going. But it makes me think of that. I don't know if anybody saw that short where the guy brought it on like a cold camping adventure, and you see him take his foam pillow and go punk, 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 because it froze solid. Like, yeah, I probably need to replace this before it gets like that, even though it's old.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's helping. Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's so
neat.
cool, Sean Macomb.
Yeah, what a treat for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a really good website called
Oh,
LibriVox.org where you can
I'm
listen
getting
for
it.
free. Volunteers read books and are not copyrighted, like Sherlock Holmes and things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have Hoopla down here. It has all the libraries on it. I don't know if it's like everywhere in the US, all the libraries, but ours is on an app and I can check out books right on the app. And that's how I'm reading my latest one.
Right.
Oh, okay.
This,
I was
this
just looking it up. LibriVox.
it was actually reading it. Someone's reading it to you.
Yeah, I would love that.
Mm-hmm. So if there is a specific book.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. That's the next thing. I wonder if they'll get AI to do that in the library app eventually.
They will now because you brought it out there in the open.
I just sold. Darn it. Gave that one away for free.
You could have marketed that. Too late now. There's already a team out there somewhere working on it right now, just as soon as it left your lips.
Yep. Happened to me plenty of times. I could have been a bazillionaire by now with all my ideas I've flung out for free.
That's right. Thank you, J3Gs, for coming in.
Oh, good night, Jax. Have a good night.
Thanks for coming in.
Good night, bro.
Yep. You're part of the reason, too, that we're doing this. So thank you. Well, you're a main reason because you taught Diva and then she taught me. So thank you for helping us.
Oh, who's this young lady?
Hi.
Hey, how's your uterus feeling after all those kids?
It's a little crunchy right now. Sorry. Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
to the one
that.
and only Diva in the dirt.
I was assuming you were going to speak. You were speaking about me. It could have been that you were congratulating Barry or Carol for something as well. You know.
Yeah.
Well, we all got our turns that we have to take with the congratulatory expressions. Tonight's Diva's night.
That's right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Salud, except I'm almost empty.
Yeah, same with me.
She sings real good. She bakes real good. She gardens real good. So how is she not going to be a success on the YouTubes? You know?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gotta happen. I just need I think 2,300 more watch time hours. That's all I need. It's just like
we'll get there. We'll get there. You got to make tell us where your playlist is, where we go, and we'll run it if we have a device. That's how we've helped people before.
Yeah. Them watch hours is a chore sometimes.
It is.
Yeah. They always have been for me. I'm fixing to lose a crap ton of them. And
oh no.
I hadn't put anything out now in about 40 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking some time off.
You've been counting.
I'm taking all the time off, I think. I'm mine and somebody else's, several people's else's. Oh. But enough about me. This is about Miss Diva, and I just wanted to come up here and bug you, a little bit.
We just enjoy listening to your voice.
Get my harassment in. Well, I appreciate it.
We could just have you read us something.
Yeah, right.
What?
We could just have you read something for us.
Yeah, you could totally do that. The total Audible thing. Why aren't they paying you yet?
Exactly.
I know Gardening Warrior would purchase all those books that you
I mean, have you read Shades of Grey,
Bless her heart.
Definitely bless her heart. She's a good friend to all her friends for sure.
Absolutely.
And
So
especially to her captain.
you could read the phone book.
That's right. I was just thinking that, or one of those books of like how to for dummies. I could
Mhm.
just imagine him with this deep, resonating voice. And that's how
Yeah,
you do it,
it would
dummies.
be interesting. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm so glad that y'all appreciate it, because hearing my voice all the time just drives me crazy. All right, so
Really?
yeah, not to mention the dog. She's backed up in the corner with a fork most of the time, daring me to keep talking to her. But
Yeah, tax law book. That's right. Oh, I didn't know
oh,
where you. I'm glad I read ahead on that one, Gardening Warrior. Market
Mhm.
gardening.
How did
There you
how
go.
to for dummies?
so when back when you was being created, I'm just wondering if Miss Barbara Washington ever dreamed that her daughter would grow up to have this much success.
I'm thinking she wasn't thinking of having children at that moment while she was being created.
Well, now you probably right. That might be getting the cart before the horse just
Yeah.
a little bit. You know.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Sorry.
Well, I know that you see, I was born in 1967, which was um, Canada's 100-year centennial, right? So it was their big celebration. And so in 1966, they were encouraging all Canadians to come up with a centennial project. And so then when she ended up getting pregnant with me and having me, she said, "This is my centennial project that I give to Canada. Maureen."
oh,
I was just a project, really, yeah.
Canadian
Uh,
patriotism.
yes,
That's what she
exactly.
was doing.
It's like,
Wow.
"Canada, I give you Maureen. Here she is." So,
Yes.
yeah.
I love it when you do your mom or dad. So funny.
Oh yeah, my dad is it's a totally different thing. But no, I think I'm sure my mom, if she's still on, because oh yeah, it's still early yet. She's probably typing in big cap locks and trying to get it all out. But did she think that this was all going to take place in my life? Probably not. But is she super happy and loves it? Absolutely. Like she's super
Yeah.
proud and especially about the gardening because for um I don't know, from my 20s on to my age of uh like 4 years ago. So you can say for 30 years my mom would say, "Oh, you should go out and garden. It's just so therapeutic." And I go, "Ma, I loathe gardening. I loathe it. I loathe gardening." And so usually, every couple of months she'll go, "I am still just shocked that there you are going out and gardening." Like it's just such a, 180-degree turn to where now, yes, I'm, full of mud and chicken poop on my boots and I'm loving it. So, hey, Callie
Truth
King, thanks for
revealed.
coming in. Yeah. Yeah, so no, because it was never my intention. As a teenager, it was like what I wanted to be is I wanted to be a singer, paid singer, but not something like,
Mhm.
I wasn't looking to be Celine Dion or anything like that. And I wanted
Yeah.
to be a mom of a lot of kids. That was my goal. Is I wanted to. Those are my two things, and here I
Mm.
became a professional singer and a mom of a lot of kids. So didn't think about trying to become a gardener though, so that wasn't on my list, but yet here it is. I'm
That comes after, you grow up and you have them kids and you think, maybe I
Yes.
need a backup plan to feed these things. You know?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the self-sufficiency. Like because I was a homeschooling mom too, that was the other aspect of it
Mhm.
that um I would have loved to have embraced all of that, but
Yeah.
in my 20s and all those babies like
Mm.
when I was 26, or well, 28, it's probably the oldest I ever looked in my life. Like when I look back at pictures and I'm, holding a baby and there's all these four other kids around, you're like, "Ee." And then when I turned
Anybody would
35,
look like that.
when I turned 35, that was the moment where I had this epiphany. And I said to myself, I said, self-centered and self-absorbed people should not have children. What were you thinking about having this many children? Because, like, hello, these people all need you all the time, and you are like a princess. And this is even before I became a singer. And that's when I started to do the Benjamin Button, where I started to look younger and younger every year
Mm,
after. It's 35 on, and
yeah.
it was
When
a
they
weird, like,
started
even for
to
me.
take care of themselves a little bit more, the
It was so
age dropped away from the face.
yes, exactly.
The
Yeah,
lack
but
of
it's starting to
sleeping.
catch up. It's starting to catch up with me now, and I'm starting to get some gray hair in my hair, and well, I call
Oh,
them gray pieces of tinsel. So I do get some
yes.
of that.
It's good.
Mhm.
Yes, it's
Yeah. So
wisdom
yeah, no,
glitter.
yeah. So
Wisdom.
none of these things. I didn't become a professional singer. I started to do some singing when I was in my 30s. Just doing a little bit of singing in my 30s, and
Oh,
then
wow.
it wasn't until I moved here, where I was just about 40 years old, as when I was jumping off to actually pursue my music career at 40. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you play piano or anything like when you were younger? Like, or no?
No,
Oh,
I sang in the school choir in high school, and that was it.
that's a gift. That's just unbelievable. But you play like,
I can chord. I've taught
yeah?
myself to
Oh,
chord,
okay.
and I can play a little bit of guitar, super out of
Awesome.
practice. I can, like, just acoustic guitar. I can only
Mhm.
strum. I struggle with strumming in 4/4 time. I can do
Mhm.
3. It's easy, like a 1, 2, 3, 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 1, 2. That's easier for me to play on guitar. So I can comp with piano. Again, it's I taught myself, and that.
Wow.
Yeah, so no, my life, I didn't s
Amazing.
I was this homeschooling mom. That's what I did, and, um, I didn't start my life until I was in my late 30s.
I'll believe it. Like, yeah. Yep, gotta waltz everything on guitar. They used to have a song
Yes,
that,
so
yeah,
much
was
easier.
that timing. I used to love it. It
Mhm.
was one of the I mean,
Yeah,
like, one of the songs we used to sing. And there
yeah.
was, for some reason, this one girl, her voice is really beautiful, like, compared to my own, but she couldn't remember that it was in 3/4 time, so she would always sing it, and it was like, I mean,
Wow.
and my timing's not good, but I knew that was in 3/4 time and had that
Wow.
swing to it, so I would end up singing it, and I'm like, "You would sound better in this, but you gotta, like, sing the tempo of the, like," or whatever it's called. I'm like, "You gotta sing with the 3/4." I said, "It's not the 4/4 or the others we're used to."
You had your first baby at 34. Wow.
I had Hannah at 28. No, yeah, 28. Yep, that's why
Wow.
probably we didn't have another, was because by the time she was older and we were discussing another one, it was like, "Oh,
Okay, there, see, I told you she was typing it all out.
aw,
Yes, I'm blown away. Very good, proud mama. Thank you, God, for your gift to our family. So
aw,
my
There
my
we
my mom
go.
my mom
so
likes me
sweet."
lots. Mhm.
I sure hope so.
Oh,
Your mom is cool.
Yep.
Yes, she is. She's
I like
she's,
when y'all was like making biscuits or something. Probably wasn't biscuits, but you were making something. I think it was biscuits. I think it was the biscuits
oh,
your mom made.
fried green tomatoes.
Was it? It was fried green tomatoes. Okay.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no,
a
we had
cool thing.
mhm. Yeah, and it's the fact that I grew up with my parents making fried green tomatoes for our family, and I loved them. And every time I
mhm.
tried to make them for my own, it was just like, skillet was too hot, or too much flour, too much this, too much whatever, and they just never turned out. Just never turned out.
Mhm.
And so then it was like, while I was visiting her last year, it was like, "You know what? We've picked these tomatoes from your garden. Why don't you show me how to make fried green tomatoes?" And it's like, it's so simple. It's like less
Mm.
heat, less oil, less flour, all of it, Maureen. And it's like,
Aw,
now that makes sense. So, and
how
then you had
wonderful.
twins 3.5 years later. You are a
Wow.
goddess, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
All right, let me
So,
just brag on myself now, just a minute here.
okay.
Don't take
About
my
your
opportunity to.
birthing?
I'll be right back. I'm not
I'm here
bailing.
listening.
Oh, look, she's gonna go away
No,
when I
no,
start bragging.
I'll
All right,
stay. I'll hold my bladder. Go ahead.
go on, girl,
No, I
go.
want to hear it. I want to hear it. Go ahead.
You want it?
Don't miss.
Hurry
I
up.
have eaten fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
No.
I have.
And are they good?
Uh,
Don't you?
I tried them. I ate like 2 or 3, but then that third one was like, okay, I'm good. So, for those that love the fried green tomatoes, that's good. And the first few were okay. First couple were okay. But then after that, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Is it just because you don't care for the fried green tomatoes, period? Or
I don't care for the taste of
I don't.
chlorophyll. And that was coming through a little bit,
The taste
Chlorophyll?
of what?
What? Did you say?
Chlorophyll.
Oh, chlorophyll.
What do you think I said?
Green stuff. Green stuff.
Like
Nothing.
Yeah, green
Never
stuff.
mind.
I hate green.
I don't know what a Corkville is.
I was like, it's either Corkville or Horville. So she went with
Didn't
the
you say
clean
you
one.
had
And of
somewhere to
course,
go?
yes, I do. I'll see you later.
God.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
need a steak
you
tree.
don't like the taste of the green
No, I
per
can't
se.
stand it.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. And my mom also would pickle green tomatoes. Pickle them and also make them quite spicy, and all those were good. But speaking about the Whistle Stop Cafe, is that I sing a song called St. James Infirmary, and I don't know what the premise of the song is, but from my take on it, I feel like it's a woman who made sure that the man was good and dead, and so she's going down to St. James Infirmary to make sure that he is good and dead. And when I sing that song, I do talk about the fact that I said, I know what to do with the body. I watched Fried Green Tomatoes. And so some people do get the terminology because there was a barbecue, and some people, if they haven't seen the movie, then they don't kind of get the reference of, I know what to do with the body after he is good and dead, or to make sure he is good and dead. So it's like, well, I can make sure that he is missing by going to the Whistle Stop Cafe. But I would probably be very happy about eating all those fried green tomatoes myself personally.
Now, I can tell you this. I got that bed thing figured out the older I've gotten. And now I'm very good in bed. I can sleep a long time now, where used to when I was a younger man, I didn't sleep hardly at all in bed. But
Yeah.
I've gotten good at it now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good at sleeping. I know. I
That's
think the other
right.
day when we were in the chat and you were like, yeah, I just slept. I think it was like 12 or 14 hours. I'm thinking, I have no idea how you were able to do that.
What's that like?
I know. Well, first you have to stay up and not get your sleep for the night or two, right? Stay up all night, and then
Stay
at
on the
a very
phone all
late
day.
hour, do a lot of carb loading with a big bowl of Hormel chili and some other things, right? And then you sleep real good.
But what about you? Okay, so my biggest issue at my age is the fact that I have a 4-hour window of sleeping where my bladder says, hello, we need to empty out. So I get 4 hours maximum. Doesn't matter what time I go to sleep, whether it's, going to sleep at 2 or 3, it'll be 4 hours and I'm up. If I go to sleep at 11, I'll be up in, within 4 hours too, and it's usually. So how did you not need to, okay, confession time. Did you put on Depends so that you could just sleep right through?
Well, now us ladies need to have some secrets, but yes.
Catheter.
Yeah, there was a couple of up and downs before the true getting of the unbroken sleep kicked in.
Right.
But when it did, it lasted a long time. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I'm good with
Um,
4 hours. That's I
Oh,
mean, I've
are you?
even been pretty good
I
with
don't
even less than 4 hours of sleep, but yeah.
know. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Mm,
It's not. Well, it's not enough for me.
mhm,
Just because of the hours that I do keep. Um, and then you just go all day, and then
mhm.
it's like it seems that it's like okay, go to sleep from 3 till 7. 3 a.m. to 7, and then no naps in the middle of the day. Which it's
Mm,
like I really want to go do a nap, but I'm not a good napper. I'm not good at napping. I
Oh,
angry
I'm
nap.
I'm real good at napping. Yeah, real good at it.
Mhm. Yeah. For
very
me,
a smart cat.
just get into the little sunshiny spots. Meow, meow, meow. No, I angry sleep because it's like I seem to clench my teeth while I'm sleeping, and it just seems like when I wake up, it's like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I feel like. Oh, I'm sleeping, and it was awful. When I wake up, and so it's like, yeah, don't go and have a nap. So, oh, you're good at 30 to 45-minute naps. Awesome sauce.
See, that's what I
Uh,
miss about being young, about being a teenager. But
uh,
when you can sleep in any way, any position, anywhere, and just like sleep like you're dead. And then you wake up, you're like ready to go. I miss
wow.
that.
Yeah, I never had that even as a teenager. I was never a long or late sleeper. I was up late, early mornings. Just it's like
Mm.
I don't know. Something in my body just says, you know what? The sleep thing, you don't need it. And it's like, yes, I do. No, 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 no. You don't need it. You just stay awake all night long. So,
mm.
so it's awful.
Good night, neighbor. Alabama farm life.
Night,
Miss
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Good
She's got to
night.
go.
Oh, thank you,
Good night.
sweetheart.
Thank you so very much. Now we got to get Carol there.
Mhm,
Try mindful breathing relaxation. Has nothing to do with not being relaxed. Because I like one
mhm.
thing with my husband, he had to do like he had to roll this way, roll that way. Well, he could never understand. I would hit the pillow, and he would be like, "Okay, so this is what happened." Like I could be flat out so fast. It's just that I can't stay into a deep rest state.
Mm,
And there is lots of times where it feels like, oh, you're just on the verge of waking up. And if somebody was going to come in here, you could definitely whip out your knife and cut them. Like I'm in that state, but I'm still sleeping. Um,
that's it.
yeah.
Ready to cut
Don't,
you. Don't ever mess with marine criminals. Just
That's
let
let
right.
you know.
mama sleep.
That's right.
That's right.
You will
What the
Oh,
ignite.
heck are you doing in here? I'm trying to sleep. Rob me over there. Don't rob me here. Move
Right.
on. Yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, so I don't have a problem falling asleep. It's just the staying asleep and then being in that
yeah.
lull. Yeah, yeah, sleep is just not my friend. We don't like you. So I would like to sleep for a long period of time, but
Yeah. I would like
sometimes I
that
do.
deep sleep. I like that deep sleep when I take a little Benadryl.
Mm.
Every time I get in the car and drive, especially at night, right? That's when it's like life is not fair. Why in the heck
Mm.
am I getting so sleepy out here on the road?
Yeah.
And it when I get to the house and it's obviously bedtime 4 hours ago, why am I still awake?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yes.
fair.
No,
Exactly.
no. I can
It's not.
if I'm driving anything more than an hour, that's where like I actually have because I can't drink coffee, I'll take a caffeine pill to try to keep myself a little bit of
Mhm.
more awake, more alert. Because yeah, I'll be driving and my eyes, I know they are open and I'm looking at the road, but there is that moment where you kind of shock yourself. You went, I think I was just sleeping, even though my eyes are open. It's just like totally bizarre. So then I'll do the things where, it's like pat your head, sing a whole bunch of things to keep myself up and moving forward kind of thing. And I can still, like, I can be patting myself. You go, nope, you just fell asleep again, Maureen. You're like, wow. So sometimes I just call my mom, and I'll talk to her, and or I'll start seeing, okay, that sign says 60 kilometers. That is the turnoff to the hospital. That is a crack in the road. I have to say something to keep myself awake.
I'm glad you call your mom and she can help you.
Mhm.
Lord.
Right.
I was sitting there about 3 o'clock in the morning on an interstate driving back from a hot shot delivery. It after working a whole day and then driving for 12 hours, right? I drove for 12 hours, but I made a whole week's paycheck in one night, right? But
Ooh.
yeah, that's something you can't hardly turn down when you're
Mhm.
a single divorced dad and you got two youngins there. It's like, okay, I can drive all night and make a whole paycheck cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm going to start driving. You tell me where I need to go,
Exactly.
But I call my mom after almost crashing into a bridge, because I'm sitting there falling asleep.
Mm.
And it's like, hey, Mom, just wanted to come talk to you for a few minutes. I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to stay awake. She's like, oh, okay. Look, I'm going to go on back to sleep now. I'm like, what? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I should have got a hotel, but
then it
or
takes
just
some of
slept in the car.
your money, so
Hey,
yeah.
You do what you got. I'm gonna tell you what, until you've been that dad out there that's trying to do all that he can for his kids and everything, trying to make it, until you've been there, you don't know what it's like. So my hat's off to all the dads out there in those situations and the single moms or the true single moms that didn't have, the ones that, it's hard to say these kind of things. Hey, maybe I just better hush. I'll hush. I'll save that for my channel.
There you go.
But, let's hear it for everybody. You know what?
Absolutely.
On that, I'm going to get off of here. I was trying to think of what things that I need to do to harass you on your live stream, and I can't really think of anything. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And 1,000 is just a one little step for you.
Yes.
You're going to go on to much bigger things. So,
thank you.
Yeah, y'all be good, and we'll see you around.
Yeah.
All righty.
Bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yep. That was great having you up, Robert. Thank you.
Always. Yes. Yeah. And, as some of you do know some of my story, I was married for 18 years, then I was divorced for 9, and then I was married to him for 18 months. But I lived a lot of my life as a single mom, because he worked 8 months of the year out of town.
Oh, wow.
And so it was me on my own, quite a bit. And then, he would be home for the weekend, and just home enough to get me pregnant, and then would be there for the babies when they were born, and so yeah.
Wow.
And so there was everybody's situation is different, and I think you can be married with somebody and not be in an actual partnership within the marriage, and you could be a single dad, even though there is a mother there, the dad's doing it all, or vice versa, so it's all
comes in all ways, shapes, and sizes. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. So it is rough out there for many. And,
Yeah.
and hopefully what they do is they build themselves a community around them of
Mhm.
people to, love and support them and listen and, um, give a hand, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I never did talk about the weather, about how hard it is here and how hard it is for you, Carol.
Mhm. Yeah. I think I was discussing that shirt with like, some
Oh,
other
I'm out of
some
here.
other meaner people might put out, but not us.
Woe is me, my tropical paradise by the ocean.
Oh, talk to me in hurricane season, buddy. Talk. No,
Yeah, yeah,
actually, you guys
yeah.
got
Well, I
tornadoes,
mean, you
so
can always come up north and
that's right.
avoid that. And then when it's over, come back to Florida. You have that option.
Yes, come visit Florida, and in
Come visit
what
Kentucky
come
during
visit
hurricane
come visit
season.
Florida in July, August, September.
That's
Yeah,
fine. Hey, Maureen, you want to come to Kentucky? You
concrete.
guys, what do you have up there? You
Um,
don't have hurricanes, do you?
no. When is this invitation that you want me to come to Kentucky?
I guess it's open because Florida
I'm
over
busy
here.
that day.
Oh
Oh,
no,
I'm
no,
so
I'm
oh,
busy.
you're
yeah,
busy
I'm
that
I'm
day. I see.
super
yeah.
busy that
It's an
day.
open invitation. I see. Okay.
Still
Okay.
busy. Still really
I've
busy that
seen
day.
it's beautiful. I would probably hit Kentucky and places up north like Kentucky and anything mountainous during the fall. I'd be a leaf peeper. We have the
Mm,
snowbirds down here, but
Awesome.
then we reverse it and become leaf peepers during autumn.
oh,
So
Almost
that's cute, leaf
homesteading
peeper.
Kentucky is
mhm.
awesome. Right
Yeah.
next to Tennessee.
It's very
Tennessee's
pretty,
awesome
yeah, from
too.
what I've seen. Yeah, no, I was just saying, if people are going to come down and
I
think
mean,
about living here, they need to experience like July,
Mm-hmm.
August, and September here
Mm-hmm.
I
because
mean,
Yeah.
clearly,
it takes you time to get used to them. But even when you're used to them, you're still like, what the?
having been born in Cleveland, Ohio, clearly I was born on the wrong side of the states. I should have been born in Kentucky.
That's good.
I
It's
just
not. It's
can't.
not year round. I don't. It's not year round.
No,
It's
no, and
tropical.
I think we visited Florida.
Hmm.
We were in Jacksonville mostly, um, and I think we were there in May.
That's one of
It
our
might have been
busier
May or
areas. Yeah,
June,
big city.
somewhere in there,
Yeah.
and um, it was weird because and it was all my cousins,
Hmm.
a bunch of the women cousins on the Washington side, and so we're staying in my cousin's. He's got a beach house there, and we'd go out and we'd come home, and everybody would have to go and have a shower, and then we go, okay, well, let's just run to go and get this thing, and you go out and you go and you get, we're gonna run to the grocery
Hmm.
store, and then we come home and everybody would have a shower. My one cousin, who she
Yeah.
lives in Tennessee, and she was like, I'm videotaping her, and she's like, I am on my 5th shower today. It's unbelievable. You
Wow.
just go out and you come in and you're like, why am I clammy and weird feeling? I need to wash whatever this is off.
Yes.
You
Yes.
guys probably climatized to it, but it was
Yeah, we
bizarre.
become climatized. And we also wear cotton, lots of cotton, linen. Don't wear, if you got to do a little polyester, fine, but you're not going to be happy in polyester in those months. Yeah,
Mhm.
even our spring you'll be gross.
It's like
And
it was
silk
just
seems like such a nice fabric. Ladies and gentlemen, do not wear it in hot
yeah,
months in Florida. It will hold it all in. That's why they make
yeah.
long johns out of it.
Oh
It
Lord.
seems silky and it would be cool, like a cool. No, it's
Mhm.
not.
It's not. Okay.
Just from
Good to
80s,
know.
90s experience, when silk was like the
Mhm.
thing. Everybody had to have a silk shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Things
Yes.
tend to
Those
get swampy.
Yes, they do get
uh,
swampy.
mm.
Yes.
At least on the boat, the bugs leave you alone. Yeah. I
Yep.
don't remember seeing a lot of bugs, but we also we only went out to go to
Hmm.
point A, B, C, and then come back. And then
Yeah.
everybody, there might have been like 9 of us. And so there was like 9 showers 5 times a day. Everybody would just, okay, you take your shower, you come in, everybody put their bonnets on.
Yeah.
Except for my sister and I, because we didn't grow up with that sort of lifestyle. Like, we just went there. So thanks, Bert. Yeah. So it's so
Yeah.
that is hard for people that live in Florida and people
Yeah.
that live on the island. We had to put on coats 2 days ago, like our real coats, like not just
Oh my
go out
God.
like with just what I'm wearing, and it was hard.
That doesn't seem right, really? Like zone
No,
9? Zone 9 where you're
no.
doing all fine? I don't understand how you could get cold there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
actually,
make
what my
sense.
no, my concern though is that I think we almost had like a bit of a false start spring because of the mildness.
Oh,
A lot of the ornamental Japanese blossom trees, those Japanese or the why can't I think of what the name is? Man, your words, hello, come through in.
I know English, right?
Yeah.
English.
Nope, I don't.
So did
Don't know
things
French
start to
either.
did they start
They
to
were
bud
budding
out?
in January. Yes, everything was budding in
Oh,
January.
no.
You were seeing that, and it was like, no, 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 no. And then we got that big, crazy dump of snow
Yeah.
and the cold.
Mhm.
And so then that went away. And so now I'm starting to see more things just on my property, personally
Yeah.
starting. That this was, the ones that are are on the boulevards. You're seeing
Yeah.
the Chinese blossom ornament. Nope.
I'm
Anyway,
seeing blossoms here now. And
Mhm.
Carol, if you remember last year, my Easter lilies came up early.
Yeah, I remember. I
It was,
can't get mine to come up anymore. I
I
don't
mean,
know if
we
a
didn't.
rabbit or something got them, or it's just
mm,
how our temperatures have gotten out of whack down here too.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
So, and the Daphnes, it's starting to bloom, and I did actually, I had a branch break off, and so I actually propagated it, and the little one is
cool.
actually, it's not super healthy looking, but it's starting to blossom, and you're like, oh no, 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 don't have cold weather. But I'm standing out in the middle of my yard in the back, and that Daphne starts, the wind's blowing, and it's like my whole backyard is just beautiful fragrance. Like it's such a lovely
Mm,
thing. And you just go, okay, I do not want that cold temperature to come and destroy it,
knock
because
that
that
out.
Daphne will flower and it will be here for quite some time, having that beautiful fragrance. So
Is it
just want to
a
see if
Daphne's as a plant? Is that right?
shrub,
Shrub. Okay. I'm just
shrub.
looking it up for people who aren't familiar with it.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm so glad I've got this other one. Are you going to share it?
Yeah, just a
It
second.
is the
It's like
fragrance
the
is
longest link in the history of mankind. I don't know what happened. Hold on, just give me a moment. Like, what the heck? Okay, let me try this one. This is much better. Okay. All right. Goodness, Google. It's up. Tonight you're killing me. All right. Do. I'm coming. The only thing is I realize is when I type into StreamYard, it goes into mine automatically. So I have to like double.
Oh.
Yeah. So when we were talking last night, I didn't realize that it was doing that. Like,
Yeah, I'm getting used.
Oh.
I'm trying to get used to when I type in the chat down here that it doubles on the screen, and I'm like, okay, I think once is enough, but all right.
Right.
yeah.
The spruce grow. Oh, that's it, the link there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the plant, and then I'll bring it up. I'm sorry, that part my brain farted on because I was listening to Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is so
You don't listen
pretty,
to
and
me.
it's
What else does?
I just goodness brain. It's definitely probably that little bit of gummy.
Why did you finally decide to listen to me?
What? You start talking, man. Okay, hold on. We're looking at jewelry. That's not it. That's not it.
Oh,
Darn it. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And no
it is
pop-up.
absolutely stunning. And the
It's beautiful.
fragrance is just blows throughout the whole yard. Like it's just such a lovely, lovely flower. whatever kind that one is. But I think there is a Daphne that is supposed to be vile, that it just, multiplies all over your yard and garden. But that's
Oh,
the exact same one that I have.
dang it. Comes in white and pink. And of course, it only goes to zone 9 where you're all doing fine. Between 4 and 9.
Wow.
You can rhyme.
Yeah,
So can you.
that's right. You didn't know that? That's what, the new teacher was going to be like zone 9 doing fine. Suck it. But
Yeah.
then they got snow. And and that's not appropriate for the deviant in the dirt. Like store.
No, I don't want the snow, and I don't want it to kill
Hold on.
off my Daphne or anything else. So,
Yeah,
do you have
no.
now?
There
Is
we
it pink and white, or is it pink?
It's that one's pink. They do come in pink or white. It sounds like you could have one or the other.
Yeah,
Why is
and
yours
even
a
when
different
it's
color?
first, no, mine is that
Okay.
exact same one.
That
And
one.
even when they're just the little buds are coming, the fragrance is lovely. Now I can't. I'm looking at the one that you sent into the chat.
That's the same one that I just had. It's
Yeah.
just the full article information
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. And there was another photo of them, not quite open, and it's just
Oh,
it's just
okay.
brilliant. Mhm.
I'm sorry. I took it
Are
down
you
too.
over the snow? No. I know, because when you put
Ah!
in the link, I went and looked. I went and clicked the link so that I could look at it myself here, and because it's like, is that my Daphne? Do I really even know what the name of this flower is?
You did great.
Mm-hmm. I want to just look for it here. Yeah, it was
CR
one of
came
these.
in. Hey, CR. We were thinking of you the other
Yay!
day. Nice to
Yeah,
see
we
you,
were
man.
Hey,
just talking
CR.
about that.
Yep. Good to see you.
Yeah, I don't know if I see.
Oh, she hit the wrong button. She'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
No, come
There she is.
back.
I
Got
leave.
your button. Yeah.
I'm so tired. I'm going to leave now. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while, CR. We were just thinking about
Good to
you.
see you.
Yeah. No, I was busy over here looking at the.
Thank you, Bert.
I wanted to see what the white ones look like. Oh, I like my pink.
Maureen was like, "See ya, peasants."
For real.
Yeah, I just watched a thing where they said, it was in England. They said, when you eat beef, cows give us beef, pigs give
Yes.
us pork, lamb gives us mutton. And those names came because the French had taken over England for 300 years. And so that was the French terminology. And they actually all spoke French for that in that period of time. But the foods like rabbit, chicken, and turkey, they were all the normal names. And those were the food for the peasants. And so that's why those names actually never got.
Creepy. Poor peasants didn't get to have bacon, and they probably raised it all.
Yeah. But those were the common names, and so the common folk, they didn't give, because that was peasant food. They didn't have a new name for those three animals, just the cow, the pig, and the sheep.
But then the rich didn't use bacon and eggs together. It sounds like such a deprived time to live in. They screwed up breakfast.
That's right. Well, that was a mess of breakfast.
That's right. Kept it on separate sides of each town. It's terrible.
Is the cat purring while he or she sits there? No,
just
I just
keeping him company.
Up. Yeah.
I sleep and standing up. I'm ready to go at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for one of the other cats.
We get cat footage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very sad breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my favorite vegetables too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've known vegetarians that go, yeah, I eat bacon. That's not a food, that's a flavoring. So I still eat bacon.
That's hilarious.
It's just a flavoring.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
You get it
Bacon,
all nice and crispy and just crunch it all up. It's totally just a flavoring.
bacon and ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never had
So
that combo.
no, but I think Gardening Warrior, had
Yeah,
bacon and
she
ice cream.
did. I saw
Those are
there.
good.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't do it.
I probably could
Maybe
taste.
tiny pieces I could do,
Um,
not the bigger pieces.
Like if
I
you're
could-
worried about the bacon grease part of it, I mean, it would be easy to take a paper towel and pat the grease off and crumple it
Yeah.
up in your.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
do like
actually,
salty. I like salty sweet in
Me
some
too.
things, like some combinations.
Yeah.
So chocolate peanut clusters in ice cream and fudge
Mhm.
cups in ice cream, like with the salted caramel and that stuff. But
See,
the
I thought about that. Like, I mean, the whole vanilla ice cream and bacon. Well, we'd have to throw in some caramel too, wouldn't we?
Did you?
Mm.
I love. Yeah, I just had some too because of keto.
Oh,
Did you read
Angel.
what they did in Nova Scotia? Nova Scotia, they used
Nova
And
Scotia, yeah.
they
they
used
would
to
feed
give
lobsters to prisoners because no one else liked them. Oh my gosh!
that's a Nova Scotia for you.
Yeah, you're gonna go down
think I
there
must
to the boy. You're gonna go and get the lobsters there, boy, and you're gonna give them to the prisoners. We're not taking them. We're not gonna eat them because we're too high class for that
Yeah.
bottom
The
feeder that they have there.
yes, the bugs of the
Mm,
ocean. We don't do the
mhm,
bugs.
the
We do
There's
bugs, the
Angel
bugs.
down there. She's enjoying some bacon.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Just rude.
Like,
Rude
They're my
when
new
people talk
favorite.
about what they're eating. Mm. Oh, that's so sad.
oh, that is sad. Well, I just got some that was sugar free and it was very tasty because it was still, I think, applewood smoked. I think that was the one I
Mm.
got. So yeah, no nitrite free and all that stuff. Naturally smoked.
People eating
People eating
bacon.
peanut animals.
Oh yeah.
I'm part of PVID as well. Yeah.
Yeah, me also. Indeed. Well, we
That's
can
good.
still be part of
Yeah.
PETA too because it's people eating
There we
tasty
go.
animals.
Now, see,
Mhm.
that's what we were missing, CR.
Yep.
Done multiple trips to the kitchen.
Kitchen to go get something
Yep.
else. So
You're welcome.
so that UAM farms that
Mhm.
sell seeds in a place called Mission, I think it's near Vancouver. So we
Mhm.
ended up chatting today, and he still has some seeds. And so, and he just charges like $2 a packet, and like they're just
Aw.
little
Yeah.
ones. But they're usually just packed with them. And he goes, "I have more cantaloupe seeds and honeydew seeds than I would ever be able to plant in my lifetime." And so I did order so many, and of course his
Wow.
business closed. He said, "I can't compete," but he,
Mm.
he sources, for us in Canada, and sources seeds that will be non-GMO.
Mhm.
So I did, we chatted for a bit, and then, and he actually remembered me from 2 years ago. So he says, "I think in Washington," he says, "I think you were my very first order, and we had a problem with it. I think I had to send out twice." And I said, "No, no, no, no." I said, "You sent me out the seeds, and you sent me out, I think it was the carnival seed or the kabocha seed,
Mhm.
squash, both of these squashes. You sent them out to me, and so I was just letting you know that they were, incorrect." And he said, "Oh, did you want me to change them?" And I said, "No, no, no. I will plant these." And I said, "And now I'm a lover of whatever that particular one was that he had sent." And they were fantastic. But sadly, he doesn't. I think he's got kabocha, which I do love those, or it's
Mhm.
kabocha. I'm not sure it's kabocha or kabocha,
Mhm.
kabocha. And but so many of my seeds cross pollinated that
Mhm.
it wasn't worth it for me to save my
Oh, yeah.
seed.
Oh, but you
Mhm.
never know. You could have started a whole new one that would be named after you. That's how they
I
do mangoes here, actually. You sink a seed into the soil. It usually is another original mango. But
wow.
it's more complicated than that. But we won't go into like the dicot, monocot thing because I don't completely understand it with mangoes yet. But
Mhm.
yeah, basically the idea is you grow a tree from seed in your yard. You can name it what you want because it's going to be a new mango.
Hmm.
Yep,
That's crazy talk. That's
that's how
crazy
we.
talk.
I know. That's how we got a lot of our varieties. It's like a cool thing when you live in Florida. You could have a fruit named after you. Just
That is cool. Very cool.
very, very cool. But I didn't look up that place because you said he's not really selling to the public anymore because he can't compete.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no, he'll just sell privately and the seeds that he has. But yeah, no, and I think you can't even contact him through the website. I ended up finding him on Facebook. So
Okay.
he still has his company there. So I ordered $60 worth of seeds. So yeah, I think that's what it was.
Cool.
So
That's awesome.
so
Very
30
good that
30 packets of seeds. And
Well,
aw.
homesteading. Good night.
Oh, good night.
Okay, good night. And thank you very much for that. I appreciate the congrats. And thank you for your love and support.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's getting late for most people. So we'll we'll probably cash it in soon.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're okay? Because I thought
I'm fine. I'm fine.
okay,
No, that's just me mellowing out. I'm good. Yeah. Remember, I had a migraine earlier, so all the things I had to kill it with is now kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
wee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wee
Well,
for girl.
when
Hey, GT. I know it's early for us, right?
that's Gear's line.
It's early yet. That's right. I
Yeah.
wonder if
Oh,
Gears is
thank you
delicious.
very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Yep.
I felt a little like I was GT Junior when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that seed. I'm gonna buy that seed. I'm gonna buy that seed. I'm buying seeds. Yeah. Well, just I realized that the importance of I know that seeds are important, but after,
Yes.
the conversations and stuff, it's like, okay, they're even more important right now. And I need to stock up. And I can't, I've never tried to harvest lettuce seeds or radish. Or no, I did radish once, and that was just by, oh, I haven't picked it. I haven't picked the thing. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, there's a little pod. I think those are seeds in there. So things like the lettuces, like tomatoes are fine. Tomatoes, zucchini, cucumbers.
Hey, Vitra.
The cat looks like it's like, hi, I'm gonna just say a few things into the microphone, like the way that the
I know. Yes, I just have the word
microphone is like,
up there.
yes, I'm just gonna shooba dooba dooba doo.
Hi.
Yeah. Anyway, it was it's making me think, okay, the things that I can pull seeds from, I'm good. But
I'm still gonna slap you. I'm sure we have a combination here in the state. Indeed. Probably. Yep. Indeed.
South Florida Substance Abuse Clinic and Rest Home.
Opening like 2054. Yeah.
Shortly. Opening up shortly. That's good.
That was a good one. Ding ding.
Yeah. Yeah. So things I can't do seeds of. And so lettuces. And he only had, I think he only had Paris. I think a Paris lettuce. So I did just grab a couple of packets because again, it'll be hundreds of seeds in the little packet.
Yeah.
And
worth it. Totally worth it. That's why when you said that, I'm like, you know what? Let me go see if there's any place that has bulk seeds for Florida. Oh, it's actually called the Bulk Seed Store.
Yeah, actually, there is this one. It might be cheaper for you guys, and whether this is the truth or not. I'm going to bring up. This is Amazon.ca. Give him a little flick.
Yep. Gardening Warrior got him. Whack. The kitties can get him with their little paws. I always enjoy those videos.
He's good at
it.
Oh, thank you, Casings 55. Thank you. And your seeds are in the mail, darling. Oh no, I want to do this. So this is a Canadian Can I make that any
Oh,
bigger?
yeah, I think they have some like that for us, but they're like survival kit of heirloom
Right.
seeds.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's like $60. Oh, there we go. Nice big. $60 for, and they do say non-GMO, non-hybrid, open pollinated. Um, there is some things that, would I grow? Whoops. Would I want to grow? La la la. But just to have those on hand and to be able to share with people, to me, it's kind of like, might be worth the putting out
Yeah.
like $60. So, like I said, this is, but can we trust them? I am not sure who
Yeah,
they come
exactly.
from.
Yeah. After that
Um,
scare with the other one. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah. I know.
Um,
Yeah, it
trying to
totally makes me wonder, like, where are these seeds all coming from? Where are these
hibernation.
farms?
Yeah. Oh, that one didn't come out bigger, did it? Oh, there we go. I put it on
Oh,
there.
did you see what GT said? Gets
I
half
get half
those.
of those from the dollar store.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they might. Yeah, they're pretty
They come in these
tasty.
little plastic bags though. They
But
do come
that's
like
nice.
this.
Yeah. We have the those plastic bags at the dollar store too, though. The only thing
Okay.
that's really nice
Oh,
is you would need like
made in the
labels.
they were made in the USA.
Well, there you go.
Yes, probably coming probably coming from far, far away. So yeah,
Hmm.
I'm my friend, she ordered them, so I thought, you know, stop sharing. There we go.
Starting to wonder, threads and jars. Yeah. Starting to wonder where are these seeds coming in from? When like
Mhm.
once a farm starts, are they selling us their seeds? Like that's what we were talking about with that
Mhm.
one company. And yeah, hmm, wonder with the way we share everything all over the world, like how I was talking about, we get our fruit, a lot of it from Mexico and California, even though we can grow fruit ourselves down here.
Mhm.
Only thing, I'm okay with the peaches coming from Georgia. That makes sense. Same thing with pecans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did they germinate for you, and did you find that they were good or not?
Mm, yeah, it depends. Hmm. Yeah, no, I can't make the seeds. What do you mean?
No, nothing.
Oh, oh, no,
Oh,
I know what she means. She means that no, those bags are all made in the
in the
USA,
US.
and maybe the seeds aren't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be just that bag was made, the
Oh,
mylar bag.
you bought the survival seeds, but you never opened them. Okay.
Yeah, they're supposed to keep like that's I think the only difference between that one, the GMO one, and the survival seeds. Survival seeds are supposed to keep. Gets hatch green chili seeds. Regrows and labels them as genuine. Oh,
Anything to make an extra dough.
shady. So shady.
Mhm.
That's shady.
Wow.
Thanks for
Of
telling
course.
me that. Yeah.
Of course.
It makes you
Yeah.
wonder. Like, I always wondered, like, how some of these companies get started up, and especially even with, like, creators who get to start their own. I have to say, though, Kevin from Epic Gardening bought a seed company, just flat out bought it.
That's true. That's
He
true.
got, yeah, he got investors and flat out bought Botanical Interests as his now.
Right. And would those be guaranteed to be non-GMO?
They have two lines in Botanical Interest, from what I understand. One is also organic certified, the other one is not organic certified, but most of them should not be GMO because he's, out in Cali. I don't know. He would have to be pretty open with that. They're very label weird in California. It's like every
That's
single
true.
thing.
That's true. But it would be um for me buying from Epic, like I did buy his non-destructible seed trays,
Hmm.
and that by the time I was finished, it was probably close to $300 for the trays. But you go, these are trays that will last my entire lifetime, my children's lifetime, my children's children's
Yes.
lifetime. They are so indestructible. So it was worth the investment. But yeah, I just wanted to start, gathering seeds for myself and for other people. Because I was mostly just thinking of me, and what I wanted to grow, and not thinking about, it's good to have some seeds that you can share with people. So, but you just learned
That sounds
how.
awesome.
I think I can. I think I could order them from the company.
Yeah, they'll usually say if they can't ship that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
far or not far, but just because of
Yeah.
FDA laws or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
But back to Cheryl, because she wanted some of my Nona tomatoes, and so I
Oh,
just send
okay.
them. I send them as a Christmas card, and
Yeah.
it's for Springmas, and
That's right.
so I
That's
put
right.
them in a Christmas card.
And you
And
have
it's
you have a birthday coming up in March, right? I think it is
nope,
March.
nope.
No.
Barry's in March. He's the
You're
old man between the two of us.
okay.
I'm the young thing.
Mm.
I'm
We had your
probably
birthday, right? Did we have your birthday already? Am I having a brain fart? What's going on right
no.
now?
We're February. We're February 17th, darling.
Okay. Okay. So
Mhm.
so you're
Um,
April? April?
I'm
What month? Okay. Okay. So
still
if I get
April.
good, because I was thinking of putting the same thing, the birthday card in there
Uh-huh.
with everything. That's what I'm waiting on. Actually, is just a card that
Yes,
makes
you
sense.
can. Yes, you can send me seeds, darling. You just
Mhm.
send it as a birthday card. That's what I
Mhm.
sent to Cheryl. I said, "Happy bird," or it says "Merry Christmas" or "Happy
Birthday.
Springmas." And so
Oh.
it's a birthday card. That's how I sent dehydrated sourdough starter to
Mhm.
Guardian Warrior.
Yeah.
And then she said, because it rattles a bit. She goes, "What's in there?" And I said, "Confetti." And she says, "Is it paper
Yes.
confetti?" And I said, "Yes, it's paper confetti. Because if it
Huh.
was metallic confetti, I wouldn't be able to send it because it can only be paper." So, and same with,
Oh.
um,
Wow.
yeah, when I did, and which I
That's
need to
crazy.
do. I need to do another giveaway. But when I had sent this Clyde's garden planner, I
Yeah.
love this thing. Whoops.
Okay. Oh, you've got them then. I'll take that out of the package. 'Cause I'm not even on that thing. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
forget
so
you,
I
Tendy.
had one of these, and, J3G's, he won it, and for me to send it, it was gonna be like, you can see it is paper thin, and this
Yeah.
was gonna cost me $11 to send it to him
So now
because it was a calendar. But when I said, and then, this woman and we've had this
yeah,
discussion,
yeah.
and she says, "So what's in it?" And I said, "It's a birthday card." She says, "I thought you said it was a calendar." I said, "No, it's a birthday card." And I think I paid $1.87 to mail it.
What a stinker.
Mhm.
You have to
Yeah,
go through all those hoops.
the only problem with just sticking it in the mail is that you have to make sure that you have the right accurate amount when you're sending
Mhm.
it to another,
Yeah.
so it's like you
They'll
need
hold it here. They'll hold it, and then they'll
Mhm.
say you owe here. That's what I was gonna ask you, like, does it have to be a birthday card coming your way, or you'll pay extra fees too?
Nope, nope,
Okay. Okay. So
not
if we
not
sent you like a small little bubble pouch,
yep,
you're not gonna have to
yep.
pay extra. Okay.
No, 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 you're just
That's
paying for it.
sweeties.
But
Okay.
you just, you keep it simple. I am allowed to send tea, and I am allowed to send bread. I said artisan bread,
Oh,
sending it
good.
to the States, and
Mhm.
there was no
Wow.
difficulties,
Yay.
um, with that.
Gotta
And
find gotta find out that
the only
shipping.
hmm?
Said you gotta
Gotta
find out how much that shipping will be, like how much that,
Oh, it was
that's bread. Did you find out?
20 bucks. It was 20 bucks.
$20? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But, like, I have it set up, like, I have an account with, Canada Post, and so I can go in and I just measure my box, la, la, la,
Mhm.
la, stick the label in, walk up to the post office, and just give them the box. It's ready to go. Mm.
Okay.
You want to send a padded envelope of seeds. Can USA do that? Yes, but if they I You know what? I would Google it just to
Yeah,
ask,
Google it, GT.
and then figure out what you can call it.
Yeah.
If you need to call it something else. Oh, you went through
Go to the
self-serve.
USPS website
Yeah.
and they'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're so close to her. It's ridiculous that they would
You
like
should just
be.
come down and just bring it. Just
Yeah, just bring it.
bring the family and come and have a little holiday here.
Just, you still might need that whole thing that, Americans don't seem to carry from what I heard. We don't use our passports.
Really?
I don't know how we get out of here, but
Like-
yeah,
Like, why don't we just merge?
that was that night on our.
I mean, you're
Channel.
still called North America.
Mhm.
So why don't we merge?
Yeah,
I
I know
exactly.
you're on your own. Sorry.
Well,
But
Mhm.
yeah, Canada should be
Sparkle
merged.
Socks would never allow that, and those who
Oh,
No.
you know what?
Well-
I don't like him anyway.
he's the
Mhm.
mini he's the mini king.
Mhm.
In
It
his life, in his world, yes.
You know what is weird though, that we, like, as Americans, think we got away with so much, but yet we have the president and then the vice president who could be the heir, like the true
Mhm.
king, and then the heir, and then you guys have, I think it's Parliament, right?
Mhm.
And we have Congress and the Senate, like
Mhm.
kind of a little bit, I don't know. And we
Yeah.
think that we have a vote, but I'm starting to wonder about that. Starting to wonder about it. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, I'm glad I know that information on Threads and Jars. In case I hear that again. That was not nice.
Well, when I'm traveling domestically, I only need my driver's license. It's
Yeah.
if I'm coming into your country or any other country.
Hmm.
Oh, that's too bad that you're that, because I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
You're not when it's not going against, like, it should be God's law that we can share what he created
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
I
Yes.
get it if it's something where it's like the seed is large and it's known to contain something
Yeah.
that could come into the country, but that's not what we're like sending.
No. If I was doing something, I wouldn't do anything dishonest. If
Yeah.
that was nefarious, like I just.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what? I would like to send something to my friend, and so I just come up with a way to do it. So that's how
That's
I look
it.
at
That's right, Homestead Aquarius. Huge box of underwear. Oh yeah, did you have it? Or are you gonna do the video? That's what you said, the video.
I'm going to do the
About,
video.
about the box of underwear. Okay.
The box of underwear the very expensive box of underwear.
Bless you, Homestead Aquarius.
Yes, definitely bless you, sir. Thank you for all the underwear. I really appreciate it. It was great. How did you know I wore a men's extra large?
Right?
Uh,
Gosh, I'll have to look into that endorsement now, Threads and Jars. Have to all
Silk
get endorsements.
boxers.
mhm. Yeah, the main thing is you just don't ever tell them what the item is. If they say you can't
Mhm.
send seeds to Canada, then I wouldn't call it seeds, but I would
Mhm.
find out what you can.
Mhm.
I'd call it, loose leaf tea.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think it's funny that all the U.S. post offices have this sign or this poster on the wall that says, all the things that you can or cannot send
Mhm.
through USPS. And yet I ordered 4 canisters, the small Coleman canisters of propane,
Mhm. Yep.
and it was sent through the mail.
Oh yeah. Well, they can't put it on a plane. They'll put it
Right.
on a
Yeah.
train and a moving vehicle.
But
But
what happens here is FedEx will deliver something to the post office. The post office does the rest of the work. I was really uncomfortable about this, and I told Kay,
Mhm.
our mail carrier, because she calls me if I have packages that they have to deliver that are they won't fit in my box. She'll call me when she's about 6 houses up the road. And you don't get that with just, most
Mhm.
postal carriers could care
Yeah,
less.
really nice.
But I have to climb a hill. So, I need to know ahead of time that I'm going to be hauling something up there. And she can't leave it on the road because people don't
Just
care
take
about other people's products. And
Yeah.
take
Mhm.
them.
Yeah.
I've already had that happen once. So it's like, this, we talked about it for a couple of minutes down there when she stopped, and I met her down there at the bottom. I said, I can't believe they'll let me send these through the mail, or they sent them through the mail. But yet, if I was to do it, they'd be like, oh no, you can't. No, the propane's flammable. Well,
Mhm.
it's okay for them to do it. I just don't get that. And I'm like thinking that's really scary for the people who have to
Mhm.
carry this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
just so weird. So messed up.
We hope indeed.
Ladies.
We hope indeed, little girl.
Very fertile underwear.
Yes, it's fertile. As
Can
in,
grow anything.
it
Can grow
things.
anything in there, even
That's
babies.
right.
Even babies.
Baby plants, baby trees, babies. Those kind of babies.
But coffee would be a good idea.
That sounds really good.
Sending fresh
Oh,
roasted coffee.
Yes,
Oh, I would just like coffee right now. Coffee sounds really good.
I would really
Good
like a
coffee.
nice cup of coffee, and then to be up until tomorrow afternoon, or I'd be sleeping
No.
like you do your naps.
Oh, I'm so angry. Angry napping. Dang, nabbit, I'm napping. Why am I not happy about this nap? I wake up like, why? Why did I try that? I just gave up.
Yeah, Darren doesn't nap
I don't
either.
know, but I mean, I usually take a nap with a smile on my face.
Me too. Oh my gosh, I'm like, hallelujah. The angels
Yeah.
must be singing because I'm
I
napping.
wish. I do listen to I think 528 megahertz. That's one thing I do.
Mhm.
I do sometimes have ocean sounds. I do listen to Bible being read
Mhm.
as well, just as extra white noise and stuff like that. But you have to travel to the neighbors for fresh ground coffee if we want it. They have the coffee grinder. Mhm.
It's like, can you join us on our live? Oh no, I got to go to my neighbors and get some coffee, and it's gonna take all day.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm busy that day. I'm
Mhm.
still busy that day. Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm?
What were you rubbing on your back just now?
It's toxic stuff that takes the pain away.
You're putting a little toxicity on your back?
Yeah, a little toxicity of the cool and heat pain relieving liquid with menthol topical analgesic. And I thought this one had lidocaine in it, but now it lied to me about lidocaine.
Oh, I have some with lidocaine in it.
Yeah, dang
amazing
it.
stuff.
It is good stuff, yeah. No
Oh,
wonder why it wasn't working the same. I grabbed
Here's the
wrong
deal: when
one.
you're by yourself, you have to get really, creative about putting like in spots on your back. I bet you all thought I was going somewhere with that, didn't you? But so I've taken one of those back sponges. It's got the handle, and
Oh,
I don't use it for washing. I use it for just that lotion. And I mean,
right.
it's you got to rinse it off because it's gonna.
I think I have, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
Get all gummy.
there's
I think I'm allergic to.
where I messed up my shoulder years ago. There's a spot that I just can't reach, and it's like, yeah. See, I hear you.
Yeah. There's all there's all the boys. Oh, and Angel.
I bet you thought I was going to the gutter.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Trying to behave myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you should hear what I keep to myself,
Well, I do love you always have some really good one line zingers that are in the side chat. That's always fun.
Yeah, I don't know where that comes from.
They just they pop up. You're like, oh, that's hilarious, Barry. It's like, where did he think of that one? Mhm. Yeah, those are those things. But yeah, I never thought about using like a sponge to if I have to put something on my back.
Well, I'm out of my peppermint oil, and I have crystal menthe, which is not meth; it's menthe
Just
that I
an
mix
M there,
in. Yeah,
guys.
Not
just
what I heard for a start. It was
there is
like
an N. Yeah.
M-E-N-T-H.
meth.
I bet that does take care of your pain.
Yeah.
It's crystal menthe, and you put it right in the peppermint, and it makes it extra strength. And that's usually what I
Okay.
use. But I'm out of my
Mm.
peppermint oil. I need to
Dun,
order some.
Mm.
I need to order some, and I keep forgetting. Isn't that fun?
Damn it.
Yes, I have taken DSMO, and I had a reaction to it. It's the
Mm.
I think it's the sulfoxide that's in it because I'm really, I had a bad reaction to sulfur drugs, and it seems like supplements that have anything sulfur, anything, it's too concentrated, I think, for my body, even though it's
Mm.
natural.
Crystal meth.
Yep, and it looks like a drug too. It is crystals of the of a certain
Menthe.
type of mountain. Yeah, mountain
Well,
mint. It's called mountain mint. It's a
how do
type
you
of
know?
peppermint.
How do you know? Oh, wait,
True,
you live in Florida. Never mind.
true. You know, it's coming. The last batch I bought is coming from China, so I don't
Oh,
know. It
yeah.
might be something
Mm.
else.
Oh.
It-
So if you're up for days and we see you on Messenger and you just it's like a novel.
I really need to do a live. Can we do a live now?
That's good. Boots,
She's
cats,
writing
boots, cats,
novels and
boots, cats,
Messenger.
boots, cats, boots, cats.
And I just stay up here
He's
like,
still raving.
really? Yeah. Okay.
Can you see what's
No,
in my eye? I think I've got something in my
I
eye.
know.
Can you see it?
I know.
See it? Can
I
you see it?
I feel
I
like
can
I
see
got
it.
a
I can
bug.
see it
Is
from
there a
here.
bug here? Oh gosh. No, not the
This
light.
skin's supposed to do this? It's peeled right off.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that one didn't come up. Oop. There we go. Gail's a coffee nerd. She can brew a 200 Fahrenheit and only uses natural raw paper filters. Bleached paper comes through the brewing process. Yeah, my husband was a coffee snob, actually, is what. And he happily said, "Yes, I am a coffee snob." We'd have a Breville coffee grinder, certain specific kind, because it doesn't heat the beans up while it's grinding it, and so then it's created two of my other children who they only do fresh beans every day.
Have a good night, Morgan. Thank you for coming in and blessing us. Appreciate it.
Good night, Morgan.
Yay. Don't forget, guys,
Okay.
if you're in my side chat, come over to Marine's. Make sure you like her video. Even pop in her side chat. Because now we got to get her hours.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
No, and if you don't,
if you can.
no. No.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't do
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna do it.
It's your night. Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
fine, I'm going. I'm gonna go over to mine and I'm gonna go like my
Why
stream
you
on
just
YouTube.
do that then?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
No, what is that
I want a
flashing?
cup of coffee really
Woo,
bad.
woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, I can't do the reusable coffee filters creative just because of
Ew.
the oils in the coffee. I've done both. I was a barista before it was like cool to be a barista. But I didn't do that much. I knew how to operate like a commercial espresso cappuccino maker and we did the lattes and all that, but no
She was an appliance.
frappuccinos.
You were an
Yeah.
appliance operator.
I was just an appliance operator and I cleaned those things really well. My manager always liked it when I worked that milk bar. That's all it was at Koala Blue. It was Olivia Newton-John's store. She had the milk bar and it's the first time I learned how to do espresso.
Cool.
Yeah, good stuff. And we would brew
Yeah.
Kona coffee with cinnamon in it in the whole store in the morning. Would smell so good.
Of course, she was never there at the store, right?
So Olivia, no, she never dropped
No,
in.
of
No,
course not. No.
darn. Mm-mm.
She's got people running it for her.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. Well, the
Mhm.
one reason it could have gone so much better, but it didn't go as well here was because of the shipping. They were shipping and not getting things over here as quickly. They were getting stuff held up. So, because that's when the things were, I guess, coming from. Some was from Australia. Some was the sweets. We had the violet crumble. It was the first time I ever
Mm.
got. Yeah, I love. Oh my gosh, I could
She
eat
was
one
too
right
busy getting
now.
physical.
Yes, she was too busy getting physical. Let's get physical. Oh my gosh, now I'll be hearing that tonight as I go. Physical.
You're welcome.
I wanna get. Oh gosh. And I'm just like, I can
Yeah,
even feel the headband on my
yeah, the
head.
leg warmers,
Like
and the
right
extra leg warmers,
the
the
braided head.
headband. Yeah,
Yep.
she even
Yep.
had the wrist
Mm.
part.
The tights.
Yeah.
Mhm. She
Mhm.
was so she was
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Her videos were so cheesy, though. I mean, now that I look at them, it's like,
Mhm.
all right.
Mhm. Yep. But when they
Yeah.
first came out, we were quite impressed. Wow.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, I mean, MTV just, it gave you a whole different perspective of the music that you listened to. You were like seeing it,
Yes.
And then when they first come out with videos, they were kind of, like
I'd cash in maybe, huh? Or I'd make everybody leave the channel. Do a yoga shorts one.
Mm.
And I'd also
Sorry.
be probably having marital problems after.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing in the backyard filming yourself in those? Just for the clicks, son. It's just for clicks.
What were you saying there, Barry?
Yeah, but sorry, Barry.
I just the early videos, the early music videos were just so
No, looking back at them.
yeah, but they were still learning, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't
totally.
necessarily Hollywood.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they were learning about overlays and all that stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
you'd get like 4 different ones with
And
the
then
overlay
MTV sold
technique
out.
from what?
Mhm.
Then
And
what?
then MTV sold out and they became like reality shows like all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
Oh,
Oh, you let me
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed watching the videos.
I
I
did
like
too.
the
oh yeah, I was a MTV kid back then.
Mhm. Mhm.
You liked what did you like about it? You were saying, I'm sorry.
I like the fact that like Barry said, it's like it's a visual and it's an audio. Like you're
Mhm.
getting to see, if they create a story with it or if it was just
Yeah.
goofy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
I was like, what is he saying? I miss my MTV.
very nice. Yep.
When I first saw
Man.
it, I thought, I don't know what he's writing there. What is the t- 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 t-
I heard
t-
it. I heard it, but I can't sing it like that. No way.
I
Mhm.
don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
it's a song.
Love in
Nothing
an
more.
Yeah.
elevator.
It's
Mhm.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've never was never a big Aerosmith fan. I was not a rock fan. I liked the kind of the British music, so I was into The Cure, the Depeche Mode,
Mhm. Yep.
Dead or Alive.
Hey, unknown challenger.
Oh,
Need
Well,
some
I
TP.
mean,
you need some TP.
I'm sorry, we don't have a square to spare.
we bought it all up during the cough.
Yeah, yeah. Put some sugar on me.
Oh yeah, I like
You
that
had to
one.
write MAY.
I heard
I
a
can't type what I
I
want.
want
joke the
stick
other
it
day.
sweet from my head to my feet. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
You just threw me back and time traveling.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah, it
goodness.
was. Yeah, I was a teenager. Yeah, love the hair bands and the hair Bon Jovi. Yes, yeah. I just for me it was like I went. you think of Cyndi Lauper and all her kind of crazy hair, and a lot of people were doing like one side would be shaved and it would be poofy. And I go, yeah, the 80s when the women looked like Muppets and the men looked like women. Because if you look back, you go, wow, they had all this hair, and that's where they were starting to do some make it like now everything is out. Anything goes nowadays, but it was like I look back and I think he was so sexy. But if I look, or when I was in that time, I go, wow, he's so sexy with his great flowing hair,
Yeah.
Platinum blonde. And then but I look back now, it's like, you look like a woman. Your little dude looks like a lady, right?
Indeed.
Like Muppets.
Yes.
With MTV, yeah, when you confessed what your age was, we all realized that we are old enough to be your parents. So you know what?
Yes. Yeah.
You don't need to know what MTV is.
What time is it? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, too bad. My watch, like the battery died, so I can't tell you to go. It's time to go to bed. Just kidding.
And
We
Boy
want to
George
hear.
legitimately dressed.
Yeah. Well, that was his vibe. That was
he was very much.
Yeah. But I mean, like that was his vibe. But then, like, what was going on with Rat? Remember Rat?
No,
like that was the name of the band, right?
I'm a hardcore metal fan, but they just don't fit in my vision of.
I forget what was their like big hit that they had. Oh yeah, look them up. They were, they tried to be metal, but I mean they wore more makeup than I don't even know how to explain.
That was what Platinum Blonde, like, and everybody was using. Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I've never heard of them.
I just remember the visual.
Rat was considered glam metal.
Okay.
So that's why they sort of borderline male and female makeup and everything.
Yeah, I could see it. They wanted to be hard. They wanted to look.
Stephen Percy and there was one other that kind of brainchild of that band, but
I always wanted to get those.
They are pretty boys.
Round and round, you're in love.
That's it, round and round.
Lay it down, giving yourself away. Yeah.
Round and round. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's what it was. Round and round. I remember them from. I guess I just was like shocked when I saw them on MTV. I was like,
"Oh, you mean that time? You mean Dead or Alive? You mean Dead or Alive?
No, Rat. I was still on Rat. Okay. I didn't know we moved on.
Bon Jovi because they had Dead or Alive and.
Oh yeah, I like Bon Jovi.
Which was that was a movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
Part of a movie soundtrack.
Yeah. No, I like Bon Jovi, and they always played him at the skating rink, the ice skating rink. It was Living on a Prayer. Always wanted to hear some Bon Jovi. Right. Just go ice skating if you're
spandex cod pieces and lipstick and lots of final net hairspray.
Exactly.
Lots of final net hairspray.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't. I was the opposite. I was not trying to make my hair puffy and full. I was trying to make it smooth and sleek as much as possible. The 90s was much nicer for me because then that was kind of where the messy curly hair looked, and so then it was like, oh, I finally fit in because I just had such a frizzy mess. Was that for Young Guns?
Was that for that movie, Barry? Do you remember Young Guns?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yep. Not bad for an Englishman over there.
If I listen to the heavy, kind of heavy rock or any of the metal back in the 80s, I didn't like it because it was too rocky. But when I hear it now, it's like, oh wow, that's not that bad. That's pretty darn good. That's a good. Like I do like some rock tunes.
Yeah.
But it was like, it was never, I back then it was like, wow, that's just, it's like all you're doing is yelling. And now when I listen, it's like, oh, it's not actually yelling. It's actually
Maiden all the way, baby.
Bang your head, metal health will drive you mad.
Yep.
You sang that at karaoke before.
Which one was that? The Living on a Prayer, or yeah, I don't think it was Metal. Yep. See, even Gardening Warrior, they did it for her too. In Florida, it must have been a Florida thing. The Florida ice skating rinks playing Bon
Yeah,
Jovi.
yeah, doing this skating rink. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
it's
It
popular.
was. Yep.
Dirty deeds don't come cheap. I don't know that tune
Quite
either.
right.
Okay.
Quite right. Did
Mhm.
one feel the noise?
Mm.
Well, yeah, and it's like when I was a kid, it was like Meatloaf was like, that's heavy metal, rock and roll. And now it was like, the one by the dashboard lights. It was like when I heard
Mhm.
that, you're like,
That's kind of like a
that's
folk
hardly,
song. Yeah.
it's hardly rock at all,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's just a
Mhm.
fun, like a show tune
Absolutely.
almost with a
Dude,
little bit of
I've
rock.
been an Iron Maiden fan since like
That's
way
right. Not
heck back.
not bad for an American, he says.
I'm probably not going to get to see them in concert, although I would love to. But
Are they still playing?
they're still kicking ass.
Mhm.
Pardon me, but yeah, they are. There's some talks.
Mhm.
They're getting up there in age.
I would. We need to
I
Google
don't remember that. I do not remember that
how old are
song.
they? Mm.
Gosh,
No, I do not know that song either.
me
Mm-mm.
either. I didn't think-
What are the ages of the men of the band?
Well, Kiss
Well,
just retired. Like
Did they?
last
But
year
did
was
did they?
their last tour,
Did
supposedly.
they?
I know. Will they ever? Go
like
ahead, Barry.
Bruce Dickinson is the lead singer for Iron Maiden. He was born in 1958.
Ooh.
He's already started he's always done solo stuff, and there for a while he wasn't with the band, but he came back, which was probably the best move he ever made in his career. He's a commercial pilot. He's
Wow.
a racer. He's raced cars. Dude, his list is so long. I could sit here all day and tell you.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
1958
don't
is
know
when
if
he
we're
was born.
he's 65. Yeah.
So he could still be rocking it out.
Yeah.
Rolling Stones,
He still
they're
is
still
now. I
rocking
mean,
it
he
out.
jumped all over the stage and he beat throat cancer
Wow.
2 years ago, and he's
Mm-hmm.
still belting them out.
Wow.
Well, Aid, I don't know what goes on over there in England place. I didn't know you had the same movies that we had. I had no clue. For a minute, I just thought it was stayed here.
I'll just throw this out there, and that'll get off the Iron Maiden kick. But like, he flew the plane. They had their own jet with the band's logo and everything on it. They called
Wow.
it Ed Force One. Ed is their mascot, so they called it Ed Force One. He flew the plane with the band members and all their equipment back and
Wow.
forth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We tend to just like Friday nights and Saturday nights. It's kind of like we're going to the ice cream shop, and we're all just going to hang out. And we'll talk about stuff, and we'll goof, have goofy conversations, get serious conversations, and we just talk about everything. It's our Friday night and Saturday night hangouts, and so we just hang out here, and that's how we do it. So
Totally. WD, you've got it easy over there. What do you mean? You're over Marines Coast. Yeah, it's like 12:58 a.m. here.
Are you in the west? Are you in the West Coast there?
He's
I've
West
never met
Coaster. WD.
WD Rock and Roll.
Mm-hmm. Is it Oregon or Washington? I always forget which one. WD. It's Oregon. I got it.
Look
It was
at you.
my first guess.
It's like points for the comedic moment of the night, points for knowing where WD Gluck and Roll lives. Like, you're just Carol's the
for being
winner.
out of
You are
it.
the winner. You're the winner.
Turtle instead of touche. The guy would say touche in the show, and I can't remember what show it was. And the person would be like, "It's touche, dude. Like it's touche, touche you, like touche." What?
I'm going to run to the loo, so I will leave you two in charge of everything. Behave.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, very good. Oh my goodness, gardening were you cute? What? Skip PM church? Never. What? Maybe youth group would arrive late, go get burgers. Ooh.
She's still a bad girl.
Loo. It's the what language is that? Is that in England, the loo? I think it is. I think it's from over there across the pond.
I don't know.
Yeah. Why? Google, why do we call the bathroom the loo? Oh, I can't even type it.
Stop. Cancel. You just made Google,
sorry.
cancel.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
well, you'll have the answer faster.
Your device is going nuts over here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I forgot you had Google Assistant.
You probably just, hey, Angel, is yours going off too?
It's derived from the French phrase "Guardians le loup," which means watch out for the water. Ew. I'm going to the Guardians le loup. Jodian. It's probably Jodian or something fancy sounding.
No more gummies for you.
Jodes le ou. Jodes le ou. Yeah, I didn't take French. I took Spanish because I live in Florida. I know. Watch out for the water. Oh my gosh, how disgusting. It's like, is that from when they used to have just a pit? Like, ew. That's like, how old is that phrase? Ew. Also, they used to have the other things. Like, maybe they're letting them know, like, no, go to the other one. Don't go to the one that shoots water. Go to the one next to it. That one's you go on that next. Afterwards. It's not dangerous. Oh, okay. I don't blame you then. The bog. Is that what they call it over there? The bog? Wow.
Is that where they have the urinals?
The bog sounds like something that what's his name would go to, and he does have an English accent. Shrek would go to the bog. Going to visit the bog. I think, actually, no, it wasn't an English accent, was it? Or was it more Irish? I think it was Irish.
It was a mix of Scottish and Irish.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. That was
a little loopy. I need to too, Q. I was in pain all day. I don't know if I slept wrong but something's pinched here and it would just randomly go off all the way down my arm in like, oh, awful pain. The lave, the bog, the carsey. That's the words for instead of the loo.
Oh.
And we just found out that why we call it the loo, because GT asked the question, which I never thought to look up until now. And I accidentally sent off multiple Google devices because I said, hey, gee, what is this? And anyway, it's derived from the French phrase, and that phrase means watch out for the water. Watch out for the splash. Oh, it was Scottish. Okay.
Yeah, it was Mike
I
Myers.
like the term saying loo. I'd prefer to say, well, I'm going off
Yes.
to the loo, as opposed to, and well, because it's like in Europe, they don't call it, oh, they call it a restroom. And maybe, do you guys call it a
Mhm.
restroom? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Mhm.
when you say, hey, do you have a bathroom or a washroom? And they're like, what? It's like, it's a restroom. Well, I'm
Mhm.
not resting in there. I can tell you that
I know,
much.
we're not resting. Although
There's no,
it looks like it in some of our feminine bathrooms, they do sometimes have like a little
mm-hmm,
living area that the men get
mm,
jealous of.
mm-hmm,
But yeah, so maybe that's where they got it
mm-hmm,
from. Setting up a
mm-hmm.
living area for the
Yeah. Yeah. Japanese toilet to press the bum wash button after doing it, realizing that if that life
Mm,
choice made no longer a virgin.
mm.
Oh, wow.
You might
Yeah,
want to turn down the intensity, maybe.
yeah, I've
So-
never used a what is the name of those?
Bidet.
A bidet. Yes, I've never used a bidet successfully myself. I just
I don't.
when we traveled through Europe, I went, you know what? I'm just not going to use the bidet. I don't know how to use them. It's it's not
Mhm.
working. So I'm good.
Like, I'm sure they would have to limit the water pressure. I mean, I would hate to be shot off of a commode.
That would be terrible indeed.
Mhm.
I just worry
Skip
about
to
the people
Maloo,
that
my
don't.
darling.
Yes.
Skip Maloo, my darling.
Or a water enema. I mean, that could go two ways.
Mhm.
Mm, mm. Oopsie. Oh my. I think I should have combined that medication. I was like gonna wait and take that after I got off. Oops.
Mhm. Mhm. Pretty
Yeah.
much, it is a rectum. A
Yes.
rectum.
It'll wreck you.
Mhm.
It'll wreck that.
Mhm.
Oh, Lord.
Mhm.
I keep trying to type I'm Scottish, Irish, Welsh, and German, but mostly Irish and German. And I just can't get through it.
So you just tell us that you are those things. Yeah.
Typing is
My
not happening, I don't think.
Yeah. My kids are Scottish, but I'm the Irish. I'm the Irish and French, English, and my great great grandfather was Prussian, and my great 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 grandmother was Jewess. Great 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 grandmother. So
Yeah.
great great grandfather was Prussian, and he married a Jew. hmm So I'm everything.
Yeah. You
I'm
are
a big
little
mixed bag.
You're melting. You're like America. You're a melting pot.
hmm
So,
My mother used to say, "Wee-hoo among the heather." Wee-hoo's among the heather. Oh, it always goes downhill, and then we climb back up,
Yes,
or we
let us climb
derail the
back up.
train, and then we put it back up, and you know, uh,
yeah.
this is a true story. I did not skip when I went to the loo. I will tell you that right now. There was no skipping at all. It was
I'm going
mostly.
to skip the loo. I'll be back.
Oh, he's pretty good if he can still skip to the loo.
Yeah,
I
I
know I
can't skip.
can.
I could barely get up and walk. Go out of the room.
Yeah, and we're just
My
gonna let it
feet.
roll down the hill because that's the best place to let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go down. So
Indeed.
more like run.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't run to the loo either. Not at this age. It's all Carol's fault.
No, it's not. It's Billy's. He's the one talking about the who to do. Never mind.
Mhm.
Pressure. He's talking about getting pressure washed, not me.
Right. Oh, this one here. A bidet just sounds much like a feral human invention. Honey, we run out of toilet paper. Bring the garden hose fast. That's good. Yeah.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to go down too far. Exactly. We won't roll down that far. That's not what this.
No.
Our lives are not about that. There's other lives for that if you want to be gross and stuff.
Mhm.
But little funny thing here and there, but if it continues, gotta no. Oh,
Carol has
gosh.
spoken.
That's
Carol has
right.
spoken. She's gonna
Calm it down, Billy. Calm it down.
I do like British humor. Like,
Mhm.
I do
He's
find like we do watch a lot of British. There's so much ice in my water bottle that
yes.
I end up getting
It
like 2
gets in
ice
there.
cubes, and it's like I just want a drink of water, but I get a sip and 2 ice cubes. Sip and 2 ice cubes. It's like, ugh. I was hoping I was getting down to the ice cubes and they were done, but it's very tasty water. It's got Celtic sea salt and
Oh, good.
Young Living's lemon oil in it. So
Yes.
you're skipping into the unknown, so I can let it out, let it go. Can't keep it inside much more. Sometimes I don't make it all the way to the loo.
Mhm. Thankfully, not to that point yet. Thankfully, but I didn't have 3. I only had my 1, and she was C-section. So
Yeah. My
nope.
mom was very good at
Teaching me.
that scissor walk. Yes, she was very, very good at it.
Oh, my mom would sing a song coming out of the car into the house. Woo! Oh, okay.
Whose mean house? Yes.
Whose mean
Going
house?
to the what was it? The what the house? Going to the wee who's among the heather. Going to wee who's down among the heather. Seawater and lemon.
Boot?
That's what I've been drinking too.
Seawater and lemon.
It's a keto thing to help us like get our electrolytes back.
Yeah.
What are
That's
you
what's-
talking about?
Boot.
My
We're talking
boots are
about boots.
outside. Mhm.
Y'all
I
remember
wanted to get
Peter
some new
Jennings?
boots.
Y'all remember
Peter
Peter
Jennings?
Jennings? Yeah,
Yes.
his Canadian accent
Jennings.
really came through. But,
We
yeah.
used to like to listen to him. My nephew even knew who he was because my parents watched him so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephew would call him Peter.
I know the
Peter
name.
Jennings. Peter Jennings. It was a long time ago. Like, not a long time ago, but it was a while back. He died, right? He died of cancer, I think. Peter Jennings.
I'm not sure.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. He just had a really nice voice.
Right. I know the name, but can't think of.
He was
where,
Canadian American.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was English. I was like, I don't remember English accent. I was like, I'm sorry, I was lost for a moment. I'm like, what?
He said he was Canadian.
Okay, I missed that part. Sorry. Muffled hearing has taken place now too. Uh-oh. Where's Carol? Oh, she's there at the top of her head.
But not to the loo. All right. Thank you, CR, for coming in. I appreciate it.
See you, CR.
See you, CR. It's good to see you.
Take care. Sleep well.
Yes. He's probably going to eat, though. He's probably going to go eat first.
And he's slim.
In the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah. He can afford to do it.
These people like Barry as well. It's like you can eat, and it's like, oh, I eat something, it's like, why I didn't eat 3 pounds? How could I be up 3 pounds in weight today?
Yeah.
I didn't even eat 3 pounds of food yesterday.
Yeah, I had that happen this morning. I was back up to what I was going down below before. Let me see. I'm going to share him. Here's Peter Jennings. Peter Jennings. He's there.
Okay. Yes.
I remember the face
he was,
now.
Yeah, I do.
He did ABC World News for
That's
many
right.
years. Yeah, it was lung cancer in 2005. I thought it had been many years
Look
since
at
I'd
that
seen
name.
him.
Peter Charles Archibald. What is it?
Ewart.
Ewart?
Yeah, Ewart. Yep.
Huh.
Wow. I might read that later. What?
Ewart Jennings. I don't know if they spell it, if they say it Ewart, or like what you did, Carol, where it's Ewart.
Ewart.
I lived on Ewart Street, but ours was Ewert, but I
Oh, I
think it
think
would
I
be
said
Ewart.
Ewart.
Yeah.
That
What a
Ewart, it just came
terrible,
out.
terrible name.
Yeah, his
Terrible
parents
name.
hated him. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
Look at he made a name for himself anyway. Oh, there you go. I like your
Aw, that's sweet.
Oh, thank you, WD Glock and Roll. I'd like to do some more of those. It's just really hard to get out. But
Mhm.
I have a little short one, and it's my son and I walking. Well, just here and then in the neighborhood. But I have to make sure it's, good for internet viewing and
Mhm.
doesn't have too many details.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, for
Mhm.
sure.
How do you
That
guys,
is,
for you and other creators, how do you do the blur? You know how you see people where they'll show somebody's face and it's not there, but they're there? I want to
yeah.
know how they do the blur.
I
Blur
don't
thing.
think they have a feature in iMovie to do that. But
Yeah.
I think it's like if you're using other ones, I
Yeah.
think you can blur them out.
I miss my
Um,
Filmora.
but other
I miss
people. Oh yeah, that was I did have another question, and I should have been asking it all along. Was like you get these emails from people who they look at your channel and then they email you
Yeah.
and
I
go,
think I have that
I
too.
want with your
Go ahead.
it's like I can help you with your SEO, your
Oh,
system
oh,
system
I'm sorry.
engine
That was like I didn't mean that bad, Mama Washington. I'm like I want to punch those people because they're scam artists. That's what I meant. It
Yes,
looked like
absolutely. Because you go, what is it that you could do that could optimize my videos so that they get played
Mhm.
more that I'm not doing? Now
Mm,
granted, I'm not always using the best hashtags. And
yeah,
so that is an area where what I think is a good hashtag is not really a good hashtag.
I have to
So
update
anyway,
mine. GT. Thanks for reminding me of that one. I have it,
YouTube
but
Studio Editor,
Yeah,
3 dots far right.
that
Kind
one of
Master.
those tried to hit me up.
Oh, so YouTube Studio, you go to the editor, 3 dots far right says object face track blur. Please wait while video processing, which could take 24 hours. They have the worst editor on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. And
I've
it's like
never used their editor. I'd be so
it's
lost.
absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
You know,
I do this for editing my videos. That's what I was wondering if it was an app that had it that would be
mhm,
available. But
mhm.
yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
YouTube Studio, I'm
yeah.
just
But so
kind of getting around in there. I just got on YouTube Studio, Billy, on my laptop since Maureen and I've been hanging out. Like, and I still forget where the darn thing is. It's like, where
a
is it?
whole new
Where?
world.
It's all over the
Mhm.
world. I usually do it because it's a separate app. It's just easy, boop, on the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, absolutely. I do both, but it's like when I want the you know, bigger screen,
Yeah, and more
you know.
detail. It's in more detail.
Mhm.
You understand.
Mhm. Yeah, 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 for sure. But yeah, so what do you do you do to optimize your
Yeah,
system search engine
exactly.
optimization? What do you do for that?
Yeah, mine's the Pro too. I think that's what they mostly all are now. The Filmora, you either have the free or the Pro. Uh,
Mm.
that's what what's his name last night? Out of the Box was talking about when I went to look up uh Black Sapote and how I was looking it up because that right there, she's doing keywords, everybody. I was like, oh, okay, but I don't understand, where do your keywords go? Are they just in that, like as you're setting up your video on YouTube? Like, where
Um,
is that? Where do you put your
after you,
keywords in?
while it's uploading, there's a screen that
Okay.
I could actually show
um,
you.
Oh, okay.
oh, you're
Well,
gonna
like
show us?
after
Okay, you should.
can you do it while it's going up, or do you have to go into edit on that video
You
once
can do
it's
it
on?
while it's uploading. There's this.
Okay.
There's in what is it? Light blue. It says "See More," doesn't it?
Yeah,
On
And then when you click
yeah.
on that, or the letter "See More," it opens it up, and then there'll be like
Yeah.
a narrow, long box, and it says keywords, and that's where you put your
Yeah.
keywords.
Wait a minute, YouTube
Right. But you
Studio.
can hang on a second. I'm going to I'll walk you
What?
through mine here.
Okay.
Settings. Nope.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
I
want to do
just opened
settings
up
here.
YouTube Studio, and I was like, what?
Present. Share the screen. Sharing the screen. I'm going to show you my channel dashboard. Gadoo. So one of the things that I do is I start out in I'm going to go to settings first,
Yeah.
because this is where I think it is. So you can have upload defaults. So right here. So I'm going to
Okay.
click that. And so this is in every single one of my titles, it'll
Yeah.
come up Urban Homestead Blog. And then here is these are these tags here, and these ones come up every single time, and I can delete them. It'll come up as soon as I'm going to create a video. These are automatic. So I've got
Okay.
the sourdough bread because that's what I do. I do pressure canning. I do urban homesteading, growing vegetables, raised beds, gardening. These are not hashtags
Oh,
per
okay.
se.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, it's like, I'm Zone 9B. I use Back to Eden. I do also Diva in the Dirt, What to Grow in a Small Space, Ruth Stout Method. So these are all things that I
Things you
actually
do.
do.
Yeah.
And so it's automatically, and it also does it automatic where it's private for me. And
Okay.
then down
But are those
here, I have
considered your keywords or no? Those are not keywords? the
those
tags?
are some keywords, but some people say
Okay.
that they're not using them. But if we were to go
Oh,
here
okay.
and do a create, oh no, it won't let me do a upload video. Dag nabbit. But if I go into my content here, oh, mail call. Ooh,
It's coming.
what's
It's
that one?
coming. Did it drop?
What do you
Yeah,
want?
I'm gonna
Oh,
just
Bo.
yeah.
It
So
may
then
not
when I'm
be- Go ahead. Sorry.
so this one here, I have put in, oh no, maybe I didn't even, oh yeah, I did. Here is where I've put my hashtags. So it's a content
Okay.
creator, YouTube anniversary, gardening community. And I will tell you that my new best friend is ChatGPT. And I
Yes, I've used
actually,
him too. I have used him.
so I've been, and sometimes they'll even suggest, putting all my shorts. I usually put hashtag shorts in.
Mm-hmm.
If we go and look at some of the shorts here, back we
Is that the
go.
paid app or just the one online with chat? Because I've used chat and talked to him about a few outlines.
I'm not using a paid version, but apparently the paid version is more accurate. So
Okay.
if I come and I look at this one, and we'll just go to edit it, and I think, did I use ChatGPT? No, I did. Well, this one because it's a short.
Mhm.
So I will throw in the shorts here, and I put in trending shorts because this is the one where it's like, I'm an urban farmer. I
Yeah.
just assumed that it's a trending short. And then because it's Black History, I thought I would start throwing in Black farmers into my thing. And this one
Mhm.
also talks about me being a jazz singer and, of course, the sourdough bread. But
Mhm.
of course, in your shorts, it doesn't show you, if we go down to show more, it doesn't put in the automatic tags in here, in this one
Oh,
here.
okay.
Because it's uploaded as a short, but all my long form content will be with it. So,
Oh, I,
oh,
I'm so sorry, WG. Wow. Wow. Yeah, snipers
that's
like that are protected. Are protected. I have a friend that, yeah, her dad didn't tell her that he was a sniper until recently.
oh. So,
Yeah.
Gardening Warrior, you're not putting there's two places to put tags. That other one at the bottom where I have it automatic, those I've heard through, for a long time that the algorithm doesn't even look at those tags.
Mm-hmm.
But so I go, well, you know what, just in case, I'm going to keep those tags in there. And sometimes I will you can add tags to it, and you can remove some of them when you are uploading. Like, let's say I'm doing a video that has nothing to do with sourdough bread. Well, then click it off, right? But so I have those tags that are saved in the settings, but I do put in hashtags on the video. But the Chat GPT, I'm doing things where it's like I describe the video slightly and say, okay, this is what's happening, and I want a title, and and you need your titles to be 5 words or less, or not your title, but your titles can be longer, but for the thumbnail, you want to have 5 words or less on your thumbnails. And so I'll ask for a 5-word title so that it'll give me something. And, and you can have it go, I'll say, regurgitate that one again, or I'll say, do it again. But this time, don't use this word in there. And I'm trying to see if this is going to up my, I'm looking at if I'm using an AI to help me create the description, the title, and the thumbnail title. And you want your thumbnail title and your title to be different, similar but different. I'm going to see if one AI is, it knows what the YouTube algorithm wants. So it's like, make that for me. So that's what I'm trying.
The thing about the keywords, not the hashtags, but the keywords, is that it's not necessarily for the search engine on YouTube itself, but it's Google and, all the search engines. I can search up sourdough bread.
Mm-hmm.
And if I said Diva in the Dirt in that search, it's going to bring up all your videos that have something to do with, sourdough bread specifically, and it's going to filter out all the rest, which is nice, because if I want to find a specific one, I don't want to have to dig through, no offense, but 300 videos to find that specific list of videos that covers, So it is nice.
Yes.
It's just, like I said, that YouTube's search engine kind of ignores it, but Google picks it up.
That's true. That's very, very true.
That's what he meant last night. He was saying, I'm using Google's basically the keywords in Google, because I was searching Google. So then your video would be
and I
pulled
learned
up.
that through building websites.
What was that? I didn't hear what you said.
I used to build websites, so I
okay.
I learned.
Oh, well, then you can teach me too. You and Nate. So you knew about how the search engines use keywords and pull up your website to rank higher. Okay.
Yeah. So Gardening Warrior, you can see with all my thumbnails here. Here, if I do it here, you can see it. So I have this one. This one was a short, so I can't title it, and you can't. But I filmed it in landscape, and so then it automatically comes. But it's like, so I put these titles. So it's like the best chicken tikka masala is the title, but I go 5-minute chicken tikka masala from our canned simmering sauce. So this title here, I wish I could make this bigger, is a longer title, but it's like I'm really trying to stick to 9 essential winter chicken tasks. I'm trying to stick to very 5 words or less on the thumbnail, so that they can see it quickly and go, okay, yeah, that's what I want to have. So here's dumpling night, but it was a short again, but it was filmed in landscape. 6-inch mini chainsaw review as this one here. And then I go review Saker 6-inch mini chainsaw.
Okay. Are your tags that you would put in?
Yeah.
So
okay. this is the other title. So if we were to come and look at this one, you can see. So over here, this is what the thumbnail looks like.
Yeah.
That I've made. So I brought in Saker's, little.
Your thumbnails are always.
You can see it bigger here.
Awesome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But then when you look at what the title is, I could have made this longer. Like if I wasn't using the AI. So review Saker 6-inch mini chainsaw. But this is what everybody sees first off. And when you're looking on a phone, you can see my 6-inch mini chainsaw review. This stands
Yep.
out. So like it's like if you squint your
Yeah.
eyes at the screen right now, if you're on a
Exactly.
computer, you can go,
Mhm.
oh, I can still see that. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
And so then here is my for this one. I went orders yours today. So it's like I do have an Amazon link,
Yep.
associate link. But my hashtags were mini chainsaw review, mini chainsaw, Saker, and smart Saker. Now these two, they say they only take the first three. So Saker and smart Saker are not the necessarily the best. But then if we go down, yeah, and these were the choices that I could use. But I always just make my own. Sometimes I will take the photo from here and then remove the background from it. And then I'm going to click show more down here. And this is how I upload them. Like, and so now with this one, you see, you can see here's my sourdough bread. These were my automatic ones. But when I came down, I also added Smart Saker 6-inch mini chainsaw. So if there's anything, if someone's Googling something about mini chainsaw, this helps the algorithm to bring my channel up. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does make sense.
Oh, but how do I get those words on my thumbnail?
I just
Okay,
explained it to
stop
her how we
sharing.
do it in Filmora. Who are you using for it? For the making those?
I use
Canva?
Snappa.
Snappa, that's right.
No,
Okay,
Snappa.
I knew it wasn't Canva. And
Yeah.
Canva, Billy, you have
I've
to be
used a
careful
little
because
bit of
they leak. Nord antivirus was a little bit, it called them a little shady. Said some stuff leaks out the
right.
back of that one. So just to be careful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just found I've used a little tiny bit of Canva, but I found that it was
Yeah.
was way too hard for me
Mhm.
to navigate through. So I went and grabbed this one. I do pay for it. I think it's might work out to $10 a month. But a lot of times what I do is, and what I like about this is that if you come down here, you can see it
Mhm.
says, here's a YouTube thumbnail. So you can just start with that. It does your Twitter, your Pinterest, an Instagram story. So it's already got templates and you can just start with those. But I just, have simplified mine. So if I come here, you can see here's all of these are all my saved ones that I have in here. You know, there's the best tikka masala thing. This is the next day. This is something that I would throw in the video if I was going, hey, I wanted the next day. And so then this is, and you can use all of their graphics, and they've got gorgeous graphics here. And that, you can throw in, we can put
Mhm.
this woman in here. And then the great thing is I can go here, remove the background. Boop, 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 boop. And it doesn't always do it really well. Oh, look at her. She's just perfect. And she's the next day sitting here in a bowl of chicken tikka masala. Yeah. And I can make her larger, so she's, yeah.
Awesome.
And you can, yeah. So I really like this one. I think there is a free version of it.
Yeah.
There we've moved the thing around.
Yeah.
There is a free version, stop sharing, of it. But you can't use the remove image background in the free version, and you can't. When I download it, I can download it with a transparent background. So I could have just taken a picture of just her, and it would bring it up, and I can throw it into videos and stuff. So I do throw some of these things, like that next day would have been in my video to show the next day. So
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
you do need a computer.
I did upgrade. What the heck? What are they talking about?
Oh, you were saying you use T for text and choose edit and type in what you want in Filmora. Okay, cool. So that's great that you've got.
Because she was saying she was using Filmora, but even
yeah.
Whoa.
So you wouldn't have to go into using Snappa. But I do. I'm happy with it. I'm glad to pay the $10 a month or whatever it is. I pay for the whole year of it, and because I don't have to question, the graphics that I grab from this. I don't
Yeah.
have to go, is this one allowed or is this one not allowed? There's none of that in Snappa, where in
Yeah.
Canva it's like you got the ones they'll have a crown on them and it's like you can't use that one. You can't use that font. You can't use this. You can't use that. And so I love this one because it's like I know that I'm not going to get dinged that you're using our photo for your
Yeah.
thing. So, mhm.
Sorry, mine. It's wanting to, of course, upgrade. They come out with a newer Pro version, as I just opened.
Mm,
I haven't been really using them though since that happened with them taking and erasing all my videos.
mm.
Yeah, so
Super frustrating.
very frustrating. So yeah, I'm like resetting it up, but I can show you, Q, if you're going to do it on Filmora on your phone.
Of how to make a thumbnail and put words on it.
Yeah, I could show her just that part.
Mhm.
Putting it
Yeah.
up. Not that I make
Yeah.
the best thumbnails. I learned from her. I got to learn from Maureen. She's got some catchy ones. Do you have
Yeah.
a certain like color, like with your, since you have the red and the white and the black that seems to repeat in your visuals? Do you have like a color palette you like to stay within? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought so. Dang it.
Red, white, and black. Red, white, and black. And then I started just to change out. I'll do some red. If I'm just doing a solid background, I'll do the red or I'll do green. I just found that those are, because I love red, like it's not the best color for making a thumbnail, a background thumbnail, but
Well, it grabs
it's
your
my
eye.
favorite. It's my favorite color.
Yeah.
So,
And green is the contrasting color too, so that's perfect.
yes,
Yeah. There you
exactly.
go. Creating site.
And so you want that consistency.
Yeah.
What I've heard, like I've watched other people talk about it, and it's like putting your face up so that your face is always being shown. Here's my face again. Here's my face again. And that was the same thing, like with when I make albums, almost every single time. So this was my second Christmas album. I was just a wee lass at that point. I was probably 50 or something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
You're always going to see it because when you're thumbing through a whole bunch of
Yeah.
CDs, you go, oh, I know this face. You start, putting it out there, and there's my face on the back, and
Such a
it's not because I go, oh, I want my face on there. It's
Mhm.
because I want to be found quickly. Like my first album, I called it Baby It's Cold Outside because that was one of the songs. Because how many times do people Google who sings Baby It's Cold Outside? So my album is called Baby It's Cold Outside. So you think in those terms of what are they going to Google?
Yes.
What are they going to look for? So
Yes.
that makes
And I think that's where like that whole comment started with, was Out of the Box was trying to draw attention to. There it is. That's what you do your keywords for. She's doing it. She's using keywords right now. It's like, oh, yeah. I just don't know how to put them on my YouTube videos.
Yeah. No,
But
it is a thing where you can look quite frazzled. But even if you do something that is that becomes consistent,
yeah.
because it's like, Carol, you have, photos of beautiful flowers. And when you're doing your live last night, we were stringing through all of your a whole bunch of your beautiful flowers. So it's like, even if it's something like that where you're keeping it super consistent, not flowers, of course, because you're
can't see my flower. My orchid's back there dying. Poor orchid.
Poor orchid. Poor orchid. But it's like you do have gardening and you do cooking. So then you could actually go, okay, when it's a cooking video, it's going to have this text. And I very seldom stray from the text. I just copy whatever the one is in there. I just go, okay, edit it out and put a new title in and just adjust it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That's
I'll get it one day. There's my face, the gecko comes. Okay.
Well,
So which one are you identifying as? Just curious. Billy the gecko or the caveman? I'm just asking. The crowd is
just asking for a friend.
Caveman. Yeah, gecko
A
caveman.
gecko caveman. Oh, that'd be cute.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. So, but you know, as I watch, because I haven't watched in a while, but I do try to keep watching brief tutorials of things, and that's where it's like 5
Yeah.
words or less on the thumbnail. You know,
Mm.
because I have done it where it was like this and this and this and this and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, you know,
I think we've all
and
done
it's just
that.
and so 5 words or less, keeping your thumbnail super clean so that there isn't a whole lot on there. So even if even garden warrior, even if you just did a color and you just did your 5-word sentence about what the video is about, it would again have that consistency, you know. And you have something where it's like gardening warrior, so that when we look at it, we go, oh, I know who that is. Oh, I know who that
Yeah.
is. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you don't have any face, and we know that we question on whether you are actually a real person.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might be
bots are us.
AI. Bots are
You
us.
might be AI.
Yeah.
I
Evolving
identify as a
skins.
frazzled single mom of 3 high energy children.
There you go.
Yeah, you could
Ah,
choose to try to identify as something else. I don't know if it'll change your circumstances, but you could
Right?
try.
I identify as a very rich trophy wife. Let's see what happens.
no.
I'm going to identify as a wealthy trophy wife, and it's like,
Yeah, let's just see.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah, it might work.
Oh my goodness, how'd that Ferrari get in my driveway? Woo! And I'll have to start talking like 3 octaves higher. And like this, like, oh my gosh, is that for me? I like Mickey Mouse's other side chick.
Don't do that again.
Wait, what? Barry, what do you
Where's
mean?
my mute button?
It's like the voice is coming out of my forehead.
Right.
That's true. I can never be that funny. Oh my goodness. The whisper talk gets me. GT, you just have such a nice seed collection. Oh gosh. I'm so impressed with your channel. I think I might blow a cord. So messed up. I mean, it's fine. There are people who naturally have a voice that is there, but there's other people like we have trophy wives that can sometimes talk like that. Sorry. The hazards
muted.
of growing up in Boca. You're muted, Maureen. I was wondering why Maureen went quiet.
It actually also turns me off. So I've been just talking to myself the whole time. I wasn't even telling you stuff. So,
like, am I in trouble? She's not talking.
No, I'm just talking to myself. I just wanted to listen to myself, and that's all I wanted to do. So,
is that how it sounded on your side?
No, it didn't. It was very kind. But
it's coming out of my forehead. I'm going to communicate with you from my forehead.
There it is. When the gummies kick in.
Maybe.
Valley Girl talk.
The Valley Girl talk.
Like every time.
Like totally. I can't believe, for sure.
Oh,
it's so hard
me
to
with a spoon.
That's right.
Gag me with a spoon.
Yeah, he was so fine. I mean, super fine.
Super fine.
And then you had during the Valley Girl scene, the northeastern people came up with Wicked. Everything was Wicked.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That we didn't do that down south. I was like, what? What's Wicked? And somebody came down and taught us that one. Oh,
Okay.
does she?
Yeah. Is she from
anime?
That's right.
It's anime voice for sure.
Well, there you go. You could have an anime channel. That's super popular.
Hello, welcome. I'm gonna go fetch my noodles now. I'll be right back.
You do that voice very well, Miss Carol. It's quite remarkable.
Maybe I
So
should like use it on my husband and see, become a trophy wife automatically. It's like, ooh,
well,
who are you?
you know, he has to be super wealthy for you to be a trophy wife.
Yes, I know. So maybe something will happen amazing to him. Why are y'all still awake? Right? What? I ask myself that some nights too, Sean, when I'm sitting on the couch and my butt just won't get in bed and I'm sitting there reading an article. Like, Carol, it's 3:00 in the morning. You are tired.
Yes.
But that means I have to
Yes.
get up. I don't want to get up. Somebody come pick me up and put me in bed.
I know, I've done that. Please could you just drag me to my bed? So
I won't look that up. Thanks for the warning.
no.
Sean must know kind of what it is because he just got grossed out. You behave, Billy.
Yeah, me too. But we need to find husbands, the wealthy husbands. That's the problem.
We all would like to do that, pretty much. Actually, you know what? No, I wouldn't want to identify as a trophy wife because they have to always keep up that appearance. They have the fear of anything messing with that appearance. Oh, I thought you farted or something.
No, I'm sneezing.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You were making. I'm like, what odorous thing?
Well, it was super. It was super. So here, I would have to put on, well, this one says now I've got strong touch up my appearance. So this is
always helpful. I don't think I clicked that tonight.
So this is me much more. I'm much more done up apparently, but it doesn't really look
No,
that
it
much
just gives
different.
us a little blur. It's the help.
It's just
there.
it's just smoothing out. It's smoothing
the soft focus.
It's like, no, it's the blurry. It's like, I need to change my
blurry.
glasses out, or
Yeah.
no, maybe I need to get my
Yes.
second pair of glasses
I
on.
didn't even know I was blurry. I needed
You
like
know how
better.
they say everybody looks better at closing time. That's that filter.
Yeah. I'm just wondering when they're going to make these filters like available where you could just hold your cell phone and it just casts that filter right onto you.
That's right. This is what I really look like all the time.
We never pass gas. Of course not. No, we don't even say that word. Oh my. Oh, no.
No, of course I don't. Largemouth bass, you say? Why largemouth bass? Why not a smallmouth bass? Oh, you had a trophy wife. She looked like a largemouth bass. I see. Okay. But, and I know Sean said, I don't want to be a trophy wife either.
Okay. We're okay with that.
Okay. That's good.
We support you in your personal decision there.
No, I wouldn't want to be a trophy wife, but I wouldn't mind having the money. But
I would definitely not mind having that money. Like, I didn't have to even look at what I spent today.
This is getting weird.
You don't want to be a trophy wife either, Barry?
No.
No. None of us do.
No.
All right, we'll change the subject.
There's no way I could even pull that off.
No. No, I couldn't either. No.
Barry, you might be able to be a trophy husband, though. No.
I'm not going to be no Ken doll. I can tell you that right now.
Little sugar mama. Yeah, well, you see the ones sometimes, the trophy wives, and like Anna Nicole, was it?
Right, GT.
Yeah. So Anna Nicole Smith, who married that guy who was like 90, and then the family like sued her because he was it was like a billionaire. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you believe it? I know. I'm taking up this spot in YouTube forever. We're just gonna keep having guests. I'm never gonna sleep again. Get my hours. Get those subscribers.
Oh, are you not feeling well?
I'm sorry, Mitra. What's going on? Is it your knees again? I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's too bad.
It makes me
Yes.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
reading that, Sean.
Makes us all
We're all
all
uncomfortable. We're all just getting a gap. Let's just okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Mm,
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you guys start feeling better.
that's terrible. When it's something that's hanging
Yeah.
on and carrying on for this long, that's
Yeah.
awful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really too
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I thought he got let me start over with the right pronoun. I thought she did get something and the family sued her out of that too. Oh, you didn't need to go there, Homestead. Bleh.
Yeah, I already had that vision
Yeah.
in my head, and you had to add the smell thing. To
Thanks, Homestead, for always coming through on
Weird.
this.
And we'll just move on from there. And
Yes, yes.
it's
Yeah.
time to go. Yeah, it's time to
About
think
that
about other
weather, boy, I tell you.
things. The weather. Oh, the weather is so weather right now.
Oh my God, it's so weather.
It's so weather. Wherever your weather is, it's like, woo, it's a real weather there.
That's
So,
only Bookshire, that's only because I didn't do it in my teacher voice. That's why. That's why it sounds like the 5-year-old who is going to just go out into the back, leave forever and goes out into the backyard with a tarp and a bag of chocolate cookies and successfully runs away right there, sitting with her chocolate cookies and under a tree.
yeah, you know what? That's what you. Oh, thanks, Bert. I'm appreciating that you're,
Yes. You're still hanging with us. That's awesome,
yeah.
Bert. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carol knows I'm always at
Oh,
work, so it was ironic to watch 80 episodes of How to Get Away with Murder commercial free. Oh.
oh, hey, Mitra. I really appreciate you as my subscriber. Just want you to know we're good, buddy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
80 episodes of that show. Okay, so if you're not
Oh.
looking for any ideas, hey, I'm friendly, but not too
Mhm.
friendly. We're
Mhm.
good, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes Homestead, you just you mostly bat really great with all your little one-liner zingers, and then every
Mhm.
so often, yeah, you just throw a
You throw us into a pit, man. You just throw us right into a pit
Yeah.
of
and
mental
we're busy.
anguish.
We're trying to climb out. We're all feeling a little bit like, okay, let's climb out together. I
Trying,
don't know. Let's
trying,
talk about the weather. That's
just
And
right.
like
Yeah.
like
and
you're
he's
not
saying
you're not
that looks
feeling that old
suspicious.
fashioned.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, yeah, I got the tapping thing. I need to,
Come
we're
back.
okay. I'm
All right.
okay. I'm okay. Mm,
Yeah, I hope so. Uh,
what do you hope so?
Sean says they only publish the info that you can no longer use to get away with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll have
But,
a way to hook and catch ya.
but like I said, I've watched fried green tomatoes. Good luck finding
Ooh.
out where the body is. It's in everybody's belly.
Ew! Ugh. I will never watch that movie. Then thank you very much for saving
Have
me.
you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good.
No,
It's
I don't
like it
believe I've
is.
seen it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you don't see anybody eating anything, but it's implied. Of
Blech.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, with
Oh,
potatoes they serve the person? Interesting. But
it was served as barbecue.
mm,
Mhm. No, that's not true. It's the opposite. You win 19 out
no.
of 20 attempts.
Yeah, I would say 19 out of 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that one Homestead Aquarius that you scar us for life, and then we're a little afraid when that little eye pops up again. No, I'm kidding. Don't scar us. But I swear my nose keeps thinking it smells old man. I'm like highly suggestible. Oh, ew.
Oh boy.
Why would I want to be guilty? I don't want to be guilty. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. He said I was suspect a while ago.
Yeah, that's so scary, Sean. I know. I've
I
thought of
figured
those
that part
things
out.
too.
What
What was that?
happened?
How can I be suspect? I don't know what I did to be suspicious.
Mm.
That I was
Oh, right.
sus.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ignorance of
Right.
the law is what is that thing? Ignorance of your own ignorance. You're still messed up according to the law.
Oh, if the investigators want you to be guilty.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I knew he was saying, which is scary.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You've been testing Windows software? Well, can I tell you the things that
Cool.
I have complaints about the Windows software so that you can maybe pass it on to someone that would give a damn?
Yeah, because clearly you're not doing your job.
Oh. Oh.
Vidra, he didn't mean that.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
not you. I'm sure it's the
So
other
so the
guy.
weather is really weathering
I
out
know.
there.
The
It
Oh, the
is.
weather
outside
outside is
is bright.
frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
And
Since
I
we
just
no
lost
place to
some
go.
place from my side chat. Oh, let's let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Yay.
Oh, thank you for trying, but
Yeah.
Windows, or yeah, you're doing Microsoft, but oh yeah, Microsoft Windows 10 effed up
He's like
life.
on next one. He's way up there.
I'm still upset about 10, but
Yeah, it's about Windows 11. I got
yeah.
some radios that I can no longer program now.
Mhm.
I like to revert back to 10, thank you, or
Mm.
7.
Mhm. Well, actually,
Mhm.
my computers and my mom's laptop, I put a skin on it so that it still looks like Windows 7.
Mm.
So, because it's like
Yeah.
I need it to, it's like, do not ask me to have all this other stuff. So,
Yeah, there you go, Sean. Yes, I'm a hardcore Linux man, but
mm.
some things I have to use Windows for.
Brutal Bob, what the heck did I walk into? Well, it depends on when you walked in, darling. That would be the one thing is, oh,
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hey,
how
Brutal
did you
Bob. I
how did you
accidentally.
ban?
I didn't ban. I mean to ban him. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, unknown
He's in
challenger.
my chat. He's in my chat.
Put your hands in your lap,
Sorry,
Carol.
sorry. Sorry.
Put your hands up on your
Let's see.
shoulders,
Unknown
Carol.
challenger. Let me see if I can. I just deleted his message.
Hey,
It says
Brutal
on my
Bob.
side. So sorry.
Oh my gosh. Homestead Aquarius, that is enough.
Where are we? Let me see.
Paddle him.
What's good?
Oh, you came into the singing? Oh, we were trying to distract ourselves from other stuff, and we just
Yeah.
wanted to change the subject
I'm
quickly.
sorry. It's supposed to be timeout, and that's what it says. That I deleted it. Unknown challenger. Sorry about that. Sorry.
And their comments were removed. Okay.
Yeah, just the comments were removed, but it was showing like I banned them, but I didn't ban anybody.
Oh. Well, it
No,
says
it's
unknown
working
challenger
it.
was banned and their
Yeah.
comments were removed. Aw.
I don't. Sorry about that, unknown challenger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Winix, which is Linux with a cool Windows 7 interface and an MS Office clone. Hmm. Good
I don't know
morning.
how
You got a good
works.
morning there, Storms.
Will be good for next time. I'll fix it.
I like. Oh, I use Winix to clean glass doors. I use Winix to clean glass doors.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you do not have memberships yet, and Carol is booting innocent bystanders because of Robert. We're blaming him.
No.
We're blaming him. Wink, wink, wink. Mm. Oh yeah, like button push. Well, that was easy. The Staples commercial. Well, that was easy. Oh, you okay, darling?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just doing, typing stuff and to you, like, and
thought-
my fellow panel member. And I can't get
I
it
was
done.
worried there I'm glad you said something, Maureen, because I thought I thought maybe Carol might have been at the stage she was seeing things that weren't there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, I always miss that little.
Hmm.
Carol is buffering.
Am I
I would
buffering
like.
bad?
No. But no,
Oh, I'm.
when it's like all of a sudden a person's just not moving and not doing anything, and you're like, and then they move, and you're like,
No,
oh, they buffered.
and just typing. That's
I would
what
like to.
happens when I type. I make the face and everything. Like,
You do not use Windex to brush your teeth.
wow. I wonder if he.
You are not slacking pushing buttons, sir. That's for ding dang sure. Mm.
Mm. I don't know. It's
Mm.
the ones that say it, Billy, that are
That's-
suspect. If you got to
Yeah.
say it,
Mm-hmm. They're trained to say things like that. I'm
yes,
not a
they are,
spy.
to throw you off their trail.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. You know what comment powder is good for? If you ever live down here, everything goes to algae. Yay! And mildew. Like your
Really?
sidewalks. Yeah, your sidewalks too. I mean, you need I've used Comet before on them and it gets them really clean. But that was
cool.
also when I had my townhouse, and I think I had like maybe 4 of those sidewalk squares going to the other sidewalk where, the cars were like right there in the townhouse. We didn't have a garage then, so there wasn't much to scrub.
Yeah, good night, gardening warrior. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
I appreciate you hanging out and getting to chat with us. If your teeth are bad, you use the Comet. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Good night, Q.
Good night, Q.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does taste gross.
Yeah, it kind of tastes gross. Although they used the pumice on me this last time that I went to the dentist, because they were doing this technique where they actually put something on that's supposed to heal a pre-cavity that you're getting. They can see where your enamel has like broken on the surface. And so they use this remineralizing stuff. And yeah, she's like, well, I'm just going to use some pumice. And that's pretty much what it felt like, was they were using Comet. I'm just so glad it didn't taste that way. But it didn't taste like their toothpaste. Like, it had no flavor whatsoever. It's just pumice. I was like, oh, this is awkward. Don't you think that's kind of bad for the enamel? Are you setting me up for more?
I feel like you're actually creating the cavity to be.
Yeah. You're sick, so they keep you coming in. Yeah.
Oh, cool. They try, yeah. Are those long-handled ones that like have the scrubber so you don't have to get down? I want to get one of them. Just for like showers and stuff. I'm sure. I think we've all probably, if we've lived this long, tasted many gross things.
Yeah, my friend, when she went to go teach English in Korea, and again, she loves Korean food, and they were sitting down at this really wonderful meal with some.
Was it a shishi poo poo place? Oh no, you went mute. Why did it mute you? Nope, can't hear you. What happened? There you are.
Yeah, it mutes. It just randomly does it. Well, it says that maybe Skype is using my audio, so then StreamYard can't use my audio, so it does shut it off. And anyway, so they're all sitting down and they're having this wonderful meal, and so and she's trying all these new dishes, and they hand her over this dish. And like, or she was handing it to the person, and they went, oh, no. And so she's like, okay, she takes it, and she's eating it, and what is it? It's pig spine. And it's like, the Korean didn't want to eat it. Why would you let the Canadian eat the pig spine?
Ew. Was it gelatinous, or how was it fixed?
I never asked her. I was just so grossed out. This was like, she was in Korea.
Maybe it's like the ribs. Like, it's just the ribs. It's just what connects.
No, it's No. It's like the spinal column. Like it's like our, what we have. Like so, it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
stringy. It's
Well, the ribs come off of it. Just the inside of the spine? Like, ew.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it now. Just the cord,
Mm-hmm.
not the whole spine. Just the.
I don't
Ew,
think it was still in use. It
I wouldn't
might have been,
do
but
well.
I'm assuming it wasn't. So,
I would not do
oh,
well.
thank
Like,
you. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. And so for those of you that maybe don't know him, there is a link to click on to go and see him and his channel. Get his watch time hours.
oh, interesting, Billy. I use stuff that's supposed to be all natural according to the ingredients, but that's kind of a cool thing.
Today's on the bottom back of every tube is a block color code. Green block is all natural. Black, red, blue, etc. is chemicals. Now we know.
Now we know.
That is very good.
Ooh, the things going across the screen. The more you know.
No, it's not. She's not oohing because you're here.
No, I'm oohing over your balut. You said balut. I'm going ew, but I'm glad you're here. I forgot the butt, I guess.
What's balut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I'm good. No, I'm good.
It's a thing over in the Philippines. Bob doesn't mind eating one on camera. It's basically, I think it's a duck egg.
No.
The baby.
No.
In it.
No, thank you for. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Yeah, there is a Tom's toothpaste without fluoride. That's how it started. Was he put out a lot of stuff that was all natural, and now it has that fluoride in it. And like when it first came out like that, I was like, wait a minute, I've been fooled. You ate it twice. You're a slow learner. That's funny.
Thanks, GT.
You.
That sounds good to you? A little balloon?
No. Me singing. Let it snow.
Oh, yes, that was beautiful. Absolutely.
Even though I don't want it to snow. Definitely don't want it to snow.
I don't either, but.
Well, the weather outside is springtime.
There you go.
And I can plant something.
Springtime, so something rhyme it with time.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but no, it's not happening tonight. I'm sorry.
No, because then it would just come out as, and I can plant some time.
Yes, springtime.
And I can plant a grapevine. Oh, the weather is good. It's springtime, and I can plant some grapevines.
Yes. So if you have a place to go.
Let it grow, let it grow,
yes!
let it grow.
Awesome. We just wrote a little song.
We did just write a little song.
During your celebration.
Very good.
That's our gift to you. Maureen, you can have the
you.
springtime song. You're welcome. If you want to collab, just let us know. Barry and I are here for it.
Yeah.
Like, totally.
Yeah, you gotta applause. You guys got some, we got a writing. We've got a writing thing going on here. We're gonna just come up with some great new tunes,
right.
Some good spring tunes, some spring mist tunes that we can sing during springtime.
Oh my gosh, that would be epic. Brooke would go nuts, I think. Oh, we got a song for you, man.
Yeah,
but you'll probably get a copyright hit. So just prepare yourself.
Exactly.
Something about Maureen's voice out there. It's just like, boop. No, sorry. Get up. No, boop.
Yeah. Well, I think, when I recorded Let It Snow, I'm pretty sure I had to pay for the replication rights. So it's not the only one I think it's a Silent Night I didn't have to pay for of the Christmas tunes, and Jeju Bambino I didn't have to pay because those were public domain. So it's always nice when you don't have to pay the extra bit.
Well, you were saying, though, they'll still hit you sometimes because the distributor has the rights too, with music.
Oh, yeah. No, they'll hit me. They'll go, oh, no.
Yeah,
she's not allowed to have the 100% rights. You go, that's my song that I wrote, or that I recorded.
That's what I was saying. They've got somebody going,
but it's
just Marine's voice. Boop. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just because they want some of the money that if
Yeah.
if there's money that comes from the song being played, so they get their share, and then they
Right.
trickle a little bit down to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is. But anyway, we are now at
You
over
did
4
it.
hours. Yes. Mhm.
That's me, Homestead Aquarius. I remember back when I had a functional pineal gland. Me too. Sort of. It's a little
I
fuzzy.
I don't remember that at all.
Yes,
I
hers has
don't
been
think I
gone for a
ever.
while.
I don't know if mine ever was functioning.
Well, sorry, not really.
Mhm.
I think mine
Anyway,
fell
thank
out my
you.
nose. Oh, sorry.
And with that, we're going to say goodbye and thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us for the last 4 hours. For those of you that had just come in, but I
God
do
bless
really
you.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you again to all those who have subscribed to my channel and helping me reach the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I do really appreciate it, and and now it's just a matter of getting the bazillion watch time hours to catch it
Yep.
up, and
Yep.
because Mama needs a new pair of shoes and whatnot. So anyway,
I go sleep now. That's what Homestead and when Homestead Aquarius and I can't sleep and nobody else is up. That's basically what it is. Bed. Go bed.
yeah.
Go
Well,
bed.
I will be going
Been a
to
fun night
church
of
tomorrow.
Mhm.
It has
Oh,
been a fun
bless
night of
you.
harassment. Yes, you worked hard at this in this last 30 minutes
Mhm.
or an hour, 45 minutes of
Did, sir.
harassment. Yeah, you filled your boots, sir. So thank
Yep.
you so much. Anyway,
I mean,
we will end the stream now. So thank you. Good night. God bless. And
Good
always
night,
choose
y'all.
kindness.